podcast. Read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big steps ready, the internet above the shutting up. Welcome to the Friday, Hey Arima,
Hey Digo,
hey Brooklyn,
Big up Canada,
hey Caroline,
Long Dong in Tobago,
Shady Life, UK London, Shady Life, everybody there, Shady Life. Why?
Friday in the place,
Random singing.
Friday in the place,
Take your phone on.
Shady Life,
Hey dog,
Shady Life, Debbie,
Patrina,
Shady Life, Jacksonville, Shady Life,
Todd, Kellyanne,
Shady Life, Sadie and Joanna, Shady Life,
everybody just Shady Life. Friday,
and
line, line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line, line. Friday,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line. Start the show.
Babla people like you know.
The new stuffed crust cheddar flavor has a stuffed crust covered in cheese, now loaded with an irresistible cheddar flavor inside and out. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza. Pizza.
Hey, Don. You think Aaliyah will play with me?
I don't know. She doesn't really play with anybody.
I know what I'm gonna do. Wait, where are you going? $40, $50, $60, $60, $90. That's enough.
Hi, good day. Welcome to Little Caesars.
Can I get a large pepperoni pizza, please? Here you go, Aaliyah. The best for being the best.
Love is pizza. Affordable, delicious, always ready. Little Caesars. Real value, real taste.
Oh, you don't want pizza?
Bro, how do you know Little Caesars were our favorite?
Because Little Caesars is everybody's favorite, Eden.
Pizza.
Maddie's Mini Mart and Pluck Shop, located on Southern Main Road, California. We are your one-stop shop for grocery items, vegetables, frozen goods, meats, and much more. We are also open 24/7 for your convenience. Check us out today.
What if your vision could become a real actionable plan? At Minding My Business Kingdom Academy, we help you make it happen. Our mission is empowering minds, releasing destiny. You'll experience hands-on coaching with the Gated Dominion System, a unique framework for success. Unlock practical strategies in our wealth and business workshops. Find clarity and restoration through counseling and inner healing sessions. Explore our signature courses in biblical economics and personal development, and discover life-changing reads in our bookstore. This is where faith meets finance, and your vision takes flight. Ready to empower your mind? Welcome to a space where healing, wealth, and purpose converge.
The first one was new, exciting, and fun at the Little Cap Theater. The second one, you guys had a ball at the Cascadia Hotel. Bespoke Productions, TT, JD, and Nisa present Fry, Bake, and Lime Podcast. The event. 3. Come for the food. Come for the style. Come for the random singing. Come for the classroom. Come for the spicy relationship topic. And of course, come for the fry, bake, and lime. And what is a lime without karaoke? We got that too. Liming with us for the night is Ansel Valley and Michelle Sylvester. Limited early bird tickets are $200, food inclusive. Get your tickets online at islandetickets.com or call 724-4249. It's all happening at the Kaiso Blues Cafe. August the 9th. Let's make it a date. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Pod starts at 7:30 p.m. sharp. Hosted by Select JR. This event is for mature audiences only. No children allowed. Fry, Bake, and Lime Podcast. The event 3. Sponsored by Little Caesars, King's Lounge, Barber Spa, Clinical Media, and Maddie's Mini Mart and Poultry Depot.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry, Bake, and Lime, the #1 podcast in Trinidad. Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry, Bake, and Lime, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Wow! Fry, bake, 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 and lime, 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 lime. Fry, bake, 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 and lime, 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 lime.
Wow! Fry bake in the place.
Right up singing.
Wow! Fry bake in the place.
Take your phone, take your phone, take your phone on.
Share the light.
Arima,
Share the light.
Sando,
Share the light.
Brooklyn,
Share the light.
London,
Share the light.
California,
Share the light.
UK, London, share the light.
Everybody just share the light. Fry bake, 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 and let's start the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Never know. Woo. You have a good one. Jeez. Eyes looking real. Ooh, my eyes.
Yeah.
So guess what? My eyes looking. All right, guys. So if my eyes looking real glazy tonight, is because I've been on the computer whole day, editing. So, and if I should go for shades, boy, I think I should go for shades. What do you think?
Let me just do the show now.
How the light looking on me here?
I think you can get a little brighter.
On you?
I'm definitely dark.
Okay, cool. Hold on. Let me fix it. All right, hold on there, Olia.
So while he fixes, just looking a little tired, JD.
Yeah, boy.
So as Ignorance Slack Saucy, she says already has her ticket for Fry, Bake, and Lime vibes better, much better.
Good.
Yes, I. Good night, Paige. Why you shouting, boy? Hi, Paigey. Good night. How you doing? Let me say good night to a few people that are in the live already. Hayden Phillips. Hayden is already telling you guys to share the live. Please share the live. Hey, Cindy Lewis. How you doing? Fisher.
I look good.
Yes, you're better.
I feel I want to go downstairs for the shades, boy.
Oh my God. Do not leave me here for no shades. You don't need it.
Yeah.
Don't focus on it. Let's just have the show.
Go ahead now. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead now.
But like when I sing something for them, you know. I do like when you leave me just like that.
You're doing radio, you know.
So let me tell all a little story. I know on TikTok they have story time. So let me give a little story in the meantime. Hey, Jade! What a guan! So story time in the meantime. While I wait for JD to go for the shades, right? So, hold on, story time. I have a question to ask all you. What do you really do when you used to be friends with somebody? As far as you are concerned, you're no longer friends with the person, but nobody really saying anything. Do you think somebody should say something? Because one person saying good evening, the other person saying good evening, but they don't really mean nothing. It's just like formality, but they're not friends. PG, yeah, he's going to get the eye drops. And yes, Fisher, he's very hardened. Do you think, the person who really don't want to be friends should just say something or just continue to pretend? That's my question. While we wait for JD to come back. Hey, JJ. What a guan. You had to close your door so hard, JD, you know how long? Why are you not friends anymore? Because the person has proven to be disingenuine.
Yeah, boy.
The shades is our vibes.
I'll have to take a shades tonight,
The
yes?
shades is our vibe, but now I looking like I not ready. So I might need to get shades too. You looking like a superstar and I don't even have on nothing.
Shades is our vibes.
Kanora says I should say something. Relax now. That is not even, it's not even the Lion of the tribe of Judah. All right, thanks Paige, thanks Kanora.
Nah, that's too much.
It's a lot.
I want this too much.
Mm.
Right, where we reach?
I was asking them if you are, in a situation where you feel like you can't be friends with somebody, you don't want to be their friend anymore, if you should tell them.
Oh, yeah.
Because the person, so Hayden asks, why you're not friends? I say, well, the person has proven to be disingenuous.
Yeah, not trustworthy.
Yeah. So,
biting.
Durant like saying continue as is. Everybody else so far said, say something.
Yeah. I am going to you and say, yo, listen.
Should I go and get shades, guys?
No, then they go look weird. Two are we in shades. Like,
so you alone want to be in shades?
One person not to be in shades. I am wearing shades because my eyes feel puffy from editing whole day.
My eyes feel puffy from needing to sleep.
But you have eyelashes over half of your face. They ain't seen your eye really.
Stop putting me out there as a chick that I'm not. This is a normal eyelash. It's not over my whole face at all.
Yeah, but your eyes, eyes normally.
It's not over my whole
women
face.
Eyes normally look a little droopy when they have on big eyelashes.
You're giving the impression that I have on some big kind like, bruh, this is normal eyelashes. Don't do that. Don't create opportunities for people to have nothing bad to say about me.
I not created nothing. I just stating the fact that, you have a kind of a droopy, sexy look, because your eyes have eyelashes on it. Hey, what time it is?
The show now starts.
Yeah, cool.
Let me know what time it is. The show
we have a little phone call to do, but to the next hour. All right. How was your week, Nisa?
I had a great week. I had a good week. Bless God for that. It's always challenging though, because halfway through the week I'm like, bruh, God Jesus, can we just skip this along?
Yeah, but from the time Monday reach, you just want to skip the week.
Why you asking me if you're going to make me feel bad for what I say?
No, go ahead now.
Yeah. Thanks, Elizabeth, and thank you, Hayden. Hayden says, since you know how they are, all right, I feel you. I had a good week, JD. You know me. It's hard for me to people 24/7, 5 days a week. So I'm not sure if you really understand
I don't.
me and the logistics of that. So people in every day, it's a lot for me. But I got through. God is good. I get.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I now understand and believe you.
Mm-hmm.
No, understand. I believe you, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel what it feels like to be peopled out. So that part is be a little bit like, well, I just had to trust you,
Thank you.
What I mean? So yeah.
How was your week?
Tiring.
Mm-hmm.
And my anxiety is building because August the 9th is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm excited. We now start to put things in place in terms of what we want to do on the night in terms of program-wise, what goes where. And, it was tiring, but exciting, So how was you guys? How was all your week? Hey, let me check the shares. Let me start the show. Welcome inside another edition of JD's Vlog. What's up? My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Fry Bake and Lime Show. Every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. We're back on a Saturday night.
For now.
I need to check my calendar to see if we will be back here on next Saturday. But thank you so much. When we can't make it on a Saturday, you all stay with us on a Sunday. This particular podcast is free. You don't have to send any gifts or anything in terms of monetization because we can't receive it unless you send a gift like this. But we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Hayden is asking me why am I rubbing the frog. It's a dinosaur, actually. Not a frog, it's a dinosaur, and it's my piggy bank.
Yeah, Nisa has a couple of
Yes.
children things around her all the time.
It's
Most
not,
times
it's not children thing. Can I do something for you right now?
she has a
It's not a children thing.
she has a teddy bear she goes to work with, literally. You know?
What was the problem? Let me read this
Hey.
for you.
Hey.
I screenshotted this. Adults who keep childhood toys
That's
and
a big man?
could you listen respective? This is a respectable moment I'm trying to create. Adults who keep childhood toys and stuffed animals are more emotionally resilient. Studies show.
But that's a big man there though.
Adults who keep. An adult is a big man or a big
You
woman.
cannot be a big man and walking around with that stuff.
Okay.
You can't do it.
Okay, forget it. I'm speaking about me, right? Because I'm an adult. I'm a woman. This is what the studies show. These items act as transitional objects, originally offering comfort during certain stages. Researchers believe that retaining objects like this, stuffed toys or whatever else gives you comfort, reflects well-integrated emotional memory systems, helping individuals process both past and present emotions. Past and present emotional, what? I think I see more than one thing. Past and present emotions more effectively. Yeah, so it's okay. If you don't understand me, it's okay. It doesn't. You don't
I understand
need to, you don't need to.
Hey, I understand. I just don't understand the picture you show me with that big
So if I,
hardback man
so if I
holding a teddy
find
bear.
so good, so you could work on your homophobic stuff.
It's not homophobic.
If I
though.
decide
You have
to
to watch
walk,
your words. You can't say them words on
if I
noise.
decide to walk around with my stuff that makes me feel better,
I'm not phobic.
yes, you are.
Hey, girl, you're mad at you. What do you whole life to shut down? I am not. Hey, internet will
Just move on. from it.
algorithm. I'm not. Just cancel that out.
Mhm.
Right? I'm not. I love human beings. Right?
Shake the piggy bank so we could hear it.
Jesus Christ.
It's real. I have real quarters in there. No 5 cents, 10 cents. No dollars. Just quarters for now.
I tell you. We still inside what we call advertisement. What you call it? The advertisements
Sponsor time.
sponsor time. Oh, good. I forget the name. It's sponsor time. All right.
Hi,
So this
Jonathan.
hour is sponsored by Little Caesars. We want to say thank you so much for Little Caesars. They are our premier and prime sponsor for Fry Bake and Lime. We've been doing this for 5 years now, Dread. 5 years.
Me and celebrate yet. Well, we're celebrating for the
Crazy.
event, but yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna celebrate for the event. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate for the event. And Little Caesar has been with us constantly for the past 2 years, right? So this is the new hot and ready fantastic 4-in-1 pizza, and it's to celebrate the new Fantastic Four movie, and of course Little Caesars always up to the time when it comes to film, movie, celebration, sport, and that kind of thing in the community. So they're always there. Hot and ready basically means you could just walk in Little Caesars, point at the pizza on the shelf, and say, I want one of those, and walk back out. And it is absolutely delicious and tasty. And we're not just saying that because, all the way to Little Caesars. No. All right? We actually love where the box? We had a box here. We just finished our night before. So we actually love the pizza. Okay? This hour is also sponsored by my friends. Here we go. Yeah. It's getting closer. All right. It's the 9th of August. It's happening at Cafe Blue. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and the show starts just like it starts on the podcast. We did that strategically because we want to make it feel like it's the actual live. So we started sharp.
So somebody was asking me exactly what Fry Bake and Lime podcast is about. And I think I did sometimes depending on who asks, I would give a different answer. But I liked the answer I gave the last time. And it was just that we having a lime, a big people lime, where, it's basically just mimicking exactly what may happen in a lime.
Yeah.
When people get together, most times we end up talking about either what going on in the world, what going on in our relationships. We eat something, we laugh, you know what I mean? We
You know what
talk,
lime is, yeah.
people give their opinions about what going on with your husband, how we could do. So it's a big people lime. We're talking about relationships. There's music. Of course, we are Christians, so whatever we do, it will reflect a healthy space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just paint let me give you a little, I won't sell out everything, but let me just paint the atmosphere for you. We'll have a couch, like pretty much like this. We have guests, and we would have microphones in the crowd where you all could be interactive. So the crowd on the internet, it now becomes the crowd in the space. DJ, karaoke, food, that kind of thing. And then after we have our old school.
So which part did you leave out?
Yeah. I was going on.
I don't get it.
Well, we have surprises.
What the surprise will be? No.
Anyway, get your tickets right now. The tickets are online only for now. All right. Tickets are available at islandetickets.com. I'm gonna put up. Let me see if I put the link here. Anyway, before the night done, I'm gonna put the link there. All right. So get your tickets. It's going to be awesome. This place is not a huge place, Olia. It's not a huge place. So you want to get your tickets now. Let's come out. Let we meet. Let we link. And persons who we never met in person, this is the time for everybody to meet everybody. It's a family kind of vibes. Now, guess what? The livest audience member. What's that?
What?
Where did it?
I was looking at my hand.
Oh, the livest audience member is going to get $1,000. $1,000. We're gonna have our judges. They're gonna be looking out whole night to see who from the time 7:30 start and the music start. That is the time for the livest audience to be judged. And the judge is gonna be looking to see who. Now the thing is, you don't know when you're going to get $1,000. It could be in the first 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It's going to be the first. You have to come early. And it's sponsored by Minding My Business Kingdom. Somebody lock?
No.
Minding My Business Kingdom Academy. That's Dr. Ian Cummins. We're going to talk to him in just for a little while in the next hour. And he is sponsoring the $1,000. And you get your money any night, eh?
Kenora says Bap win. One time. Hayden also asked if we have in classroom in the show. We usually do have classroom.
Well, yeah, I gotta watch that. It's good. Listen, it's gonna be vibes. All right. So comfy vibes, comfy lime, comfy food, comfy classrooms, and so $1,000. Let me also say thank you to our another sponsor, and this is Maddie's Wholesale Duck, Chicken, and Goat Shop. It's a one-stop right there in California. Very popular in the community. So, we have a lot of Central and Vancouver persons. When I check the analytics on Facebook, a lot of people in Chaguanas and Vancouver area. So we need to put you all on. If you don't know about Maddie's, it's on the California, Southern Main Road, California. The number is there. And right now, man, listen, when it comes to your fresh poultry items, Maddie's is definitely the person you want to go and check. He has 1 duck plus 2 chickens on the poster here. All right. Plus 2 pound goat for only $280. 1 duck plus 1 chicken for $199. Insane prices. And 1 chicken plus a 2 pound goat for $99. And I bet all you can't find anything with a better price.
When you say a 2 pound goat, it's
No, 2 pounds of goat, yeah.
That's right. Because when you say a 2 pound goat, I say, It's how you say it, you know. It's how you say it. Because I really doubt that, right?
2 pounds of goat,
yes,
which is
sir,
a lot.
because when you say it, I thought, 2 pound, how carrying home a goat, God is good. Hey, Sadie. She said I reach.
Sadie's in the building. Of course, last but not definitely least, Bang. So here what's going on. Let me show you something right now.
The wap.
Let me show you something. So, of course, Bap Snatch. Bap, oh God, I cannot say.
Thank you. All right. So, Bap, was she be promoting the competition or
we know the competition.
things?
We promoting the competition because it's just now the 5th of July. She's going to announce the winner. So, all you need to do is
purchase 2 Bap Snatch creams and serums. Take your before and after picture, of course, with the same clothes.
Right.
All right, because we need to vet the things. All right, to
Right,
see
right.
everything and them working. Right? Get your friends to like it on Bap Spa TT. That's his her Instagram page. So you're going to follow that page. And if you're interested in, you're going to have to buy your snatch cream, buy your serum, take your pictures out. Prize will be given on July 5th, God's Spear. And the winner will be announced as well on that same day.
All right, so that's the information. For more information, give her a call, and the number is 398. That's it?
You got to move that thing from the screen because I can't
Yeah,
see.
I can't see it.
It looks
Anyway,
like a
398. Oh my God. There we go. Right.
Yes.
396
5834.
5834. And let me, watch me. I don't know if my mind playing tricks on me. This is the second night, and the second day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the third day.
No. Second, not 3 days.
Okay.
This is the second day that
This is my third day.
Right.
Third day.
So this is my second day that I tried the Bap cream,
Snatch cream, you have to say it properly.
snatch
The
cream,
Snatch cream
and
and the serum.
and the serum. Now watch it, all I go feel, I don't know. By the second day, I watched Nisa. Nisa's lying on top of me. I say, babe,
I was lying on top of you. I was lying on top of you. You want to tell the people that I was lying on top of you?
she was lying on here. And I say, babe, is me or my
Kidora say, don't make me ball out.
what you say? Nisa, don't make me fall out.
Ooh, hey.
I say, I wonder if my mind started to play tricks on me because I find like my belly start to lose a little thing. So watch me. I'm not lying to all you, boy. Right?
You know you have one black hair, so
I
don't
won't
go.
lie, but
Don't raise up your shirt then, otherwise I raise it.
I go think. But
Once
let me
you
tell
do, I
you
do it. Double for your trouble on Friday.
Let me tell you something, eh?
You're pulling in. Why you pulling in your
I'm
chest?
not
so
pulling
far?
in.
But oh, you hitting me. You know if I do that.
Touch me.
Hold on. You see how you hit me there? If I do that, somebody go and send a message and they're gonna and say how she just hit.
Okay. So watch me. You see this?
Sickening.
You see this here?
You're pulling in because your
No.
chest. You're
Okay.
looking so.
Touch me, babe. Touch me.
Relax your shoulders now. Hey, right.
It's not pulling in. So here what? I say that to say this, right? I ain't ready to reveal because I know still kind of like.
Yeah. Like this talks too much. You gotta wait.
So Nisa say, like you're really losing a little thing, boy. And I say, but how? Because it's only 2 days.
You can't keep a secret, you know that.
But I can't. I tell
Use
you.
it and talk after now.
Boy, listen. So this jersey start to feel. Wait,
That's my foot, babe.
what are thy shots? Yes. So this jersey start to feel. No, I ain't exaggerating. I ain't saying, oh, good. I'm swimming in my jersey. I'm not saying that. But I know what this particular jersey does feel like. Now, do you see the jersey I put on last week? Or I went to work and everybody laughing at me, you know, boy? I'm not going to put on that jersey yet because
Well,
I ain't able.
I'll
right?
screenshot that and make it my screensaver. Captain America. Talk fast night. Okay,
Anyway,
yes.
so we using it. And I ain't saying nothing just yet because I don't want to get too excited. I tell it earlier, I'll go walk around this place, be back in Jet. So shout out to Bap and give her a call.
You can't be just respectable and just say, we're so excited to share my gains and show you had to walk around the place, be back and all.
Well,
like,
they had to
really,
see. Well,
they
they had
can
to see.
if you put on a shirt that fits you well. You don't have to show your body.
Anyway, boy, I'll wait for it. When
Just
you see
know-
I pop the results, the place mash up fine, like chili baby.
Just know what you take off, I taking off too.
If you appreciate us, of course, this stream is not free for us. We have to pay for it every single month. If you want to be a part of our, security farm, you could do that. Republic Bank, this is the number, and you can send whatever it is the Lord laid upon your heart. It's going to help us tremendously. Thank you. If you're in the United States area and you use Cash App, this is our Cash App. Thank you so much for our faithful givers. And
Yes, we have some faithful givers.
yeah, we have some faithful givers. Thank you. And PayPal is for anybody who in the UK or outside of the United States. Or you could use PayPal in the Caribbean too, that kind of thing. All right. Cash App is just for America, I believe. All right. And local, well, Trinidad. Thank you for all the love and the support. So, yeah, what time it is? 3 minutes past.
3 minutes past.
Yeah, but so When we come back from the break in a little bit, then I'll get the ticket for Friday Bake and Lime, the event. Real excited about that one more time. So, ready to start the show?
Let's start the show.
All right. So, hold on now, man.
Share the live. Share the live.
You're watching Friday Bake and Lime.
JD and Nisa are not professional counselors. We give our views and opinions on real-life scenarios that people send to us.
We also encourage our audience to chime in and give their experiences. They are also not professional counselors, unless they are.
Now on to the topic. Watch and enjoy.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Lime, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Hey, let me see how much lives we have real quick.
Cheers.
So, share, sorry. And all right, so we have 9 shares.
Come on, we need Ocean.
Thank you very much for that. But listen,
I know Hayden was encouraging people to share the live as well. Thank you, Hayden.
Yeah, thanks, Hayden. We have 9 shares. We could do a whole lot better than that. We appreciate it. So let's get them shares up so other persons will know that the podcast is going on. Yeah.
All right, Superstar JD, let's get to the topic. So it says, hey, JD, blessings, bro. Nisa, respect. All right. So here this one. My fiance and I, we done. Not on bad terms. It just couldn't work. It just couldn't work out based on some personality traits. The relationship ended, but we still cool, no hate. I'll read it because the dialect is kind of weird. So while we were courting, I bought her a car as a gift for her birthday. I know people do it, but
nah, he having things.
A whole car, okay.
Well, it depends. I mean,
because somebody still had to do payments.
No, he could have buy that cash.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, I still down here. Right. So while we were courting, I bought her a car as a gift for her birthday. It's been a year now after ending our engagement, but she's now in a new relationship, and I see the man driving the car.
Nah.
And
hold on. Nah.
What are you saying nah for? When you came out of your anyway. Let me hush. Right? Someone told me he does work TT ride share with it.
Nah.
I called her.
Easy.
I called her and I said, hey, I saw your man driving up the gift I got you. That was not for anyone else to drive. Bruh. What? Anyway.
What do you mean?
Did you sell it? She said she didn't sell it, but whatever is hers is the guy own as well, etc. I told her I want back my car. And she said, I'm being petty. So ask your audience, let me see. So ask your audience, am I being petty if I go take back the car? P.S. See you on August 9th. Oh my God, I'm looking for a new woman.
What you said at the end then?
You heard what I said. He said,
I did not hear what you said.
See you on August 9th. I'm looking for a new woman.
Well, first of all, shout out if you're looking at this, Bridget. First of all, thanks for
hey, Betty.
For coming through August the 9th. But ladies, this one song like he holding, So
he holding what, money?
Money. You ever hear about man buying woman for candy married yet or nothing, so?
Well, it was his fiance, so.
He said while they was courting.
Yeah, courting means you're dating seriously. So it's not a fly by night. So he's investing into his investment. I don't get what you're trying to say.
I'm still at all your ladies. Dress up nice, shave your leg, put on your eyes, and come out to have a man looking for a woman out here and he's buying cars for a woman, yes?
So I should dress up and get ready for a man that could just buy a car? More than that to peace, bro. Just saying.
Yeah, because...
Hey, Rhonda on YouTube. Let me take this time to say goodnight to everyone over on YouTube as well.
Easy, Rhonda love.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so,
so
he wants to know if all you think he's petty. Real talk, guys. What do you think? Could I nearly go to say 333? Yes.
You go to say what?
33399.
Somebody said something. Give the man back his car. Hey, Jerome. Jerome says, give the man back his car. Sadie says, Okay, no, Sadie's agreeing to Paige. So Paige says he gave her the car as a gift.
Right.
It belongs to her, and she could do whatever she wants with it. Sit down, Mr. Petty. And Sadie's agreeing with that. That's all there is. So
Give the
far.
man, and then Jerome says, give the man.
I just read that.
Okay, back his car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
Catherine says that it's Oprah.
Oprah brother.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't know what car it may be. We don't know if it's an Audi. I'm thinking not. We don't know if it's a BMW. Maybe not a high-end car. It could probably be like a.
Doesn't matter what car it is.
It's still a car, boy. Even if it's a $60,000, it's still a car.
That's correct. Kenora says, give back nothing. Caca ball.
Caca, you know that?
I do. That's when you take back things long time, they would say you will get a caca ball.
I think, right?
Mm.
If somebody gives you a substantial gift like that,
Mm.
and then all you come and break up,
It's like
know in a new relationship.
It's like a ring. If you get a ring, it's almost the same thing. Why would you ask me back for it?
No.
So a ring different from a car.
Well, I know for rings, once the engagement is off, you're supposed to give that ring back. That is an investment for our lives moving forward with the contract that we're going to enter. If you give that contract break, you have to give that ring back, especially if that ring is about 70,000 or some kind of thing. So you better give me back my damn ring, eh? Let me go and choose to sell it to a opponent. I buy it for you, give me back. Hey.
Which is why we shouldn't enter into contractual agreements with our bodies before we get married either. I'm just putting that out there.
Your body's a ring?
My body is more than a ring.
Yeah. And that's why Ole was flinging it all over the place?
That's why I'm saying now at 44 years old, with wisdom, do not enter contracts with your body unless you are
It's not the
married.
same thing because you don't fling ring all over the place. It's that's for you.
JD, if you want to hear what I'm saying, you would hear. You know what I wanna talk to before we continue? When I get passionate, I just see all kind of comments in this chat. You understand? From the time I start to get passionate about anything, oh, Nisa aggressive, Nisa this, Nisa that. When he doing the most.
Because
hold on.
They know you just be serious and they know I just be joking.
When, yeah. Yeah, but try to respect what I'm saying now because you don't be fighting for my either way. You wouldn't come on and say, guys, she's just passionate or whatever. You know, from the time I get passionate in live, wherever, people always coming down and I kind of getting tired of it.
Somebody said something just now?
No, I just saying, this is me venting here now. Anyway, let me continue. Jerome says that's a big disrespect to see another man driving his car, but it's not his car anymore. If you give somebody something, it's no longer yours. Unless, like, that's weird, bro. Like, you gave me a gift. We are no longer together. Why? I mean, here's what I get. I get that it feels a kind of way. Yeah, I get that. Like, I buy that car for she boy thing and that man drive it. Like, I get that human part of it. But outside of that, you can't do anything.
Yes.
You are gone. You are gone. You're no longer here.
At least have the decency
yeah.
to either sell the car, buy one yourself, and this man too.
Well, that is a hard decision to make.
I know. Hey, if I was in that situation.
And on what side? On what side?
If I was she new man.
Yeah.
I'm not driving around no man can who buy a present for you. What kind of man you is?
Oh, so you're not driving the car.
I'm not driving our car though.
But you go keep the chain from a past relationship. Weird. Paige, Hayden says, Paige.
You really like to hold on to things. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Hayden says, Paige, he spent the money showing off and now he taking taxi, but it's not his anymore. Correct. It's no longer yours.
You see any chain on my neck still?
We moving on, bro. We're moving on. I go on and on and on and on. My zapper keeps rolling like
you
a
seen any chain on my neck still?
It's not there now. It's not there now. But the same concept. You're in something new. Get rid of what was old based on what you say. You just said, if I was your new man, you ain't driving no car. You just said that. You just said that. If I am her
said-
new man, you said, if I am her new man, I'm not driving no man car. And
Yeah,
I'm saying,
because
so
our next
you
man
want
back.
her, exactly.
Yeah.
So, exactly.
Yeah. So watch this.
So understand
okay,
the
that's
concept.
like me. That was like me saying.
Understand
that
the
was like me
concept
saying.
of taking
take that.
off.
No, that was like me saying, take the chain and you wear it now.
I'm not.
You,
No, JD, that's a poor point. The point is, you left, you don't come. Based on what you said about the car, you're supposed to understand how it would make me feel that you have that chain on. That's what I'm saying.
No, but
if
okay,
you
so check
say
this
you,
out. No. You could. If I was a new man, no. Listen, listen.
JD, you said.
No, I talk. I will tell you after.
Thank you. You said that if you were her new man, you said me. If I was that new man,
Yeah.
I'm not driving that
I'm
car.
not driving that car.
Good. So I'm saying because you
Because that
understand.
man buy a car, buy you the car.
So now you're saying the chain is not as valuable as the car.
No,
what
what
are
I'm
you doing?
saying is this. No, may I speak now?
Can I finish the point?
Go ahead now.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if you could understand that, right? Because you don't want. If it was me, you're saying if it was you. So I'm saying in our situation, when it was me, I just didn't appreciate how it made me feel.
But it wasn't
that
on
you
your body.
that you wanted to hold on to a chain from the past.
It wasn't on your person.
That's not the
If it was
point,
me
bruh.
telling you to put on the chain,
JD.
then you could say, I not putting on no
If you want to-
chain, no somebody else buy
If
for
you
you.
want to see the point, you will
Can
see
I
it.
speak now?
If you want to see the point, you'll see
Yes,
it.
so you talk and I get to talk, right?
Go
That what we doing?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, listen to me. You can't be thinking.
I don't need to look at you to listen.
Yeah, but you're going and talk and you're going and read.
I'm listening.
That is low key.
No, bro, I'm
Yeah.
listening. I don't
No,
want to
okay,
miss.
go ahead. Next time you talk, I could just be like this.
Everybody's seeing
while
this,
you're
right?
talking.
Remember, I'm not you.
I was looking at you right here when I was talking.
You're seeing that, right? Let me look at him. So he
No,
doesn't
because
feel.
I talk it and you're paying attention. Check you.
Right.
Time for me to talk now. You're
Right.
talking to me like this. Time for me to talk.
I'm
you
looking.
go on watching something else.
I'm looking.
That's low-key disrespect.
No, I'm not you. I don't need to look at you to hear. But you go ahead. I'm
No,
listening.
I could do what you was do.
I'm
what
listening.
I'm saying is this, right?
Mhm.
I
Let me
said,
look.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I said
Mhm.
that if it was me, the new man, not going to drive
I know what you
no
said.
next man car.
Mhm.
You brought up an analogy from our past with a chain.
Correct.
I said,
And how it made me feel.
and how it made you feel.
Correct.
Good. If I did take the chain now, this is
Mm-hmm.
equivalent as in the car. If I take the chain and say, hey, you want to wear this chain? You have the right to say, I'm not going to put on no damn woman chain who take for you.
What I was explaining is.
May I finish?
Okay, go ahead.
Now, in the same situation with the new man, if that's her car and she want to drive her car all over the place, it doesn't matter how I feel. That's a gift. So you get to drive your car, but I am not going to drive it. I have my own car.
That's the point?
That's the point.
So the point
you
I
say
made,
you
I
felt
made-
away because I had a chain
Right.
in my last relationship. So
What
when
I
I met
said-
you, I was supposed to take, like, don't wear the chain because
Yes, David. What I said was, you said this is how you felt as a person in the new relationship. You said if I was that man in the new
I'm not
relationship.
driving nobody's car.
Listen to what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is, you said if I was that man in that relationship, I not driving no man car because you as a new person have a feeling that is important as well. What is a chain? What is a car?
Do you understand
I
my problem? Do you understand I don't have a problem if she has the car or not?
I understand. What I am trying to say is
Mm-hmm.
your feeling as the new person in the relationship,
Right.
your feelings are still valid. Now, it's not necessarily about you, right? That's
It's
what I'm
not-
trying to
yeah,
say.
it's not about-
That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily about you, but you still have feelings. And you said that as the new person, I would feel this way, so I not doing that.
Because I'm not driving what was not given to me, especially if it was a
Right.
past relationship.
I understand that. I'm asking you to see that as the person in the new relationship, when I went back to our thing, as the new person, I felt something.
Why?
Oh my God. I digress. If I just said, if you as a new person, you still have feelings too. You still have feelings. So I'm still saying, whether it's a car, whether it's who give or who give, as a new person, you can still feel something that is connected to something from the
Okay.
other relationship.
Understand? Let me break this down.
That's truth.
Let me break this down, right?
I understand what you
met
said
you,
already.
no, a new scenario. If I
Okay.
met you with a chain, right? A press chain. And I say, that chain bad, boy. How much for that chain?
Let me drop it, 'cause you're not
$70,000?
understanding what I'm
No,
saying.
let me finish this now.
Okay.
That chain you wearing, that's what? Oh, that was a gift from my ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? Okay, $70,000. Now we in a new relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You decide to keep the $70,000 chain. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing who I am not going to take offense to say, yo, you're a new man now, you need to show me that
Right.
chain or sell it. But
Mm-hmm.
if you tell me, hey, we're going out, you want to put this chain on? I say, you're damn mad, me ain't going to put no next man chain.
Right. So can I speak now?
Well, you wear your chain?
Right. So can I speak now? Right. So what we don't get to do in relationships is tell people that they don't have a right to feel what they feel. In other words, so you say, being the type of person I am, remember, I am not you. Correct? I am not you and you are not me. So if your person expresses that anything, it could be a breadcrumb falling on the ground, how that makes them feel, it is valid. You understand? So I am saying, not because you may not have had a problem with it, doesn't mean that I can't have a problem with it. That's not how life goes. That's why I simply said, the same way you made that statement as the new person in the relationship with how you felt, I simply went back to how I felt. And I said, as the new person, I didn't feel comfortable with you wearing the chain. I never said anything more than that in that moment to say, listen.
Why?
Because I'm not you, JD. You clearly said, being the type of man I am. Well, that's on you. So how can I not now say, being the type of person I am? You can't validate your feelings and invalidate mine. Thank you, Crucial.
Let's get to comments. I see a bunch of things flying. Let me come back.
That's what I was telling you. I was trying to just make sure I don't miss any crucial point.
Not
that I didn't want to listen. So Crucial says, when you give something to someone, it's not yours. It's theirs to do what they want. You can hope they will respect the gift and only do certain things with it. However, if a relationship is over out of respect, don't do that. And the new man should feel a type of way for driving a next man's investment in his woman at the time. As a man, you should hold and get your own.
That's all I'm saying?
I agree with what you're saying, bro. All I'm saying is the same way that man can have feelings, I had feelings. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand why that went where it went. PG said, JD, you saw where it went. Carolyn says,
that's just my passion. I'm not angry.
Oh, that's what I want people to understand.
Yeah, but guess what?
So,
you see,
he's passionate, but if I'm passionate, I'm aggressive.
Yeah, because
you know,
you have woman, you have womanness, and it's come off a little bit more.
I spoke to a friend of ours this morning about that. You know, like from the time a chocolate woman shows passion, it's aggression, or she's that loud black woman. But when a guy does it, he's just passionate. It's very inconsistent, but that's the world we live in. Anyway,
I get you all the comments now.
Okay. Page says, JD, then I will meet you at your agreed destination and you travel. I'm not sure.
No, she's talking about that if in the new car, I'm not even saying that I wouldn't sit on any woman car, you know. Because if that's a gift from your past relationship and you have a car, and now we in a relationship and we go into the movies and I sit down in the car, fine. If the man meet you somewhere and say, hey, get out of my car, I say, well, boy, we're going to come out the man car and see about getting my own. But what I would not do is take your car and go and work TT ride share.
Hayden says, that is you. I drive in the car right there and playing loud music and pulling bull in it too. We trying to make money with it. Actually, that kind of sounds like what the JD I know would say. He would say, remember you, listen, I don't want to argue again. You just say, we win. Like if you think you would say, but
we win, but we winning on another thing. I mean, no another man car.
All I'm saying is, what Hayden writes sound like what I've heard you say a few times.
Bro, not on, that's Hayden. Hayden, no disrespect, that is you. I'm not going and try to act like if I big and bad and somebody can't next thing they pull up by the Santa Rosa taxi stand and tell me, come out your car.
Rhonda Love says, the first question is, was it a gift given with condition? Probably not. There's something on the screen that is now you move from Rhonda's comments.
Because it had comments before and I don't think you got to them. We had you think he'd known?
We did Crucial, right. We did Hayden, we did Paige, so this is why I am with Rhonda. Right? So the new comment was over it. Right. She says the first question is, was the gift given with condition lawfully? If it wasn't given with condition, then the gift belongs to the young lady and she could do whatever she feels with it.
Right. Now, Rhonda, I understand that. Let me say, I agree. This woman could do, what time it is? We need to go.
8:23.
Good. We missed the 15:15 by. This woman could do whatever she wants with her gift. I think the man who the ex-fiance gave her with that understanding. All I'm saying is, the new man, in my opinion, shouldn't be taking the woman car, especially if he know that it's a gift from the old relationship to go and work no TT right.
So are we assuming?
I was saying, how he doing that, feeling good about that.
So are we assuming that he just took the car?
Of course, the woman say, you go ahead and drive it.
Well, right.
No problem.
Right. So
now, if he don't know, well, he don't know.
So I'm just stating, based on what you just said.
Well, that's
just said he can't take the man
That's
car.
a probably because now we don't know based on the email if he knew or not. But based on what's going on, I would think he probably knows.
Hayden says
he may not.
He's so dotish. He buy big gifts and now he taking taxi and he wanted back. Nah, he is petty.
No, Hayden, we don't know if the man taking taxi. He could probably have 5 other cars. But he just say, yo, I buy a gift for you. It's 1 year since we divorced. You're now in a new relationship. And I see any man driving up and down. I didn't buy that for no man to drive back up and down. It's your gift. Now you could do either two things. Give me back my car. Sell it. But don't make the dude who I buy the car for working taxi and wherever and wherever.
This is weird. Okay, so people need to understand that the end of a thing is the end of a thing. As I started by saying, how you feel, we totally understand. We human. So it's like, bruh, like I know, okay, I have been in relationships that ended. If I see the new person, which I have seen, the new person wearing merch or something that I knew I was a part of, I'm like, bro, like what you know about this? Why you? And I am in my human feelings, but I cannot go to the person or my ex and say, why you has she doing that? Why? Now I could vent about it, but it's not gonna change anything because the person and everything connected to the person and myself is now gone unless there was a contract that stated otherwise. And there's no contract because they obviously didn't think the relationship would have ended. So I think the person just wanted to vent. I think they actually know that they're being petty, and there's no way that we were going to tell you, no, you're not being petty, you're being petty.
Peggy says, JD, the car is...
Page.
Right. Page says, JD, the car is not his own.
Yeah.
The ex need a hug.
You finished read Page's statements because right.
Then
so Hayden says Oshania. A man, so he's breaking it down for her, right? A man who was in a relationship with a woman bought her a car, but now they broke up. Now she have a new man. He see the man driving the car, he vexed. Because Osha did ask for us to break it down. So
yeah, so basically that's it there, Ocean.
Hey, Mr. Spine. What's that going on over there on YouTube?
Who's Spine?
Is that Spine as in Spine?
As Spine?
Oh, yeah, it
yes,
is.
Boy. Spine is in the building.
He says he loves the convo.
Spine.
I wish I could know what he thinks.
Spine, when we come back, I want take a call now, boy. Spine, get back. We will take a call for you when we come back because I know.
You could be in your feelings, bro, but you can't do nothing about it.
Spine is our general. I really want to hear what you think about it because... What are you doing that for?
Hayden says, I think he more vexed. She has a new man.
No, I don't think it's not. Hayden, I don't think it's that.
Can I finish? Right. He needs to get a new woman to buy a next car for. All right. Spine say, yeah, taking any vibes. Yeah. All right, so we're supposed to go to a break now?
Let me do we have 3 minutes to the break, right? So,
well, you really, one of the things in human relationships is offense is very easy to come by. And when people listen to respond and not listen to understand, you have uncomfortable, volatile moments that are just unnecessary. You know? I'm saying that if you get where I was trying to go but not going, you would get it. Right? That's what I have to say for the first half of the show.
All right, let me just, before we go to the break, let me do some
business.
Yeah, let me do this break first. Of course, this hour was sponsored by Fry Bake and Lime Podcast. The event, we outside all year, 9th of August. Get your tickets right now. Fry Bake and Lime Podcast number 3 is the third one. This is the third one we have in. Tickets available at islandetickets.com. It's $200. Food inclusive. We're going to run that break just now. And the liveliest audience member on that night gets $1,000 in your hand.
I don't want to lose crucial comment.
Crucial. This one?
Yeah, we want to do it now?
Yeah,
Because
do it
we
now.
can
now.
lose it. So
Yeah, do it now.
Crucial says, if the relationship ended cordially,
Which you did.
he did say,
Yeah.
and they are mature persons, then there is no need for him to ask back for the car. They could speak about it, but asking back for the car is petty. But
It's a big petty.
Yeah.
A
A
bit
bit petty. But being human, it will be hard seeing another man driving or enjoying the fruits of your labor.
We'll deal with it when we come back.
You gave the fruits, I get it. But
We'll deal with it when we come back. Continue.
David,
Mind My Business Kingdom Academy, right? Easy Dr. Ian Cummins. He is sponsoring $1,000. His company, that is sponsoring $1,000 because they love the podcast. And money in your hand. All you have to do is just show up. Of course, buy your tickets, $200, food inclusive. Also, we're going to get to the rest of the ads. And this hour, right, was sponsored by Bap Bap. And she has
a competition going on where you can win $5,000 in cash. That's right, you read correct. All you need to do is purchase 2 Bap Bap snatch creams and serums. So that's 2. Did I make the balloons come up?
Yeah,
One more time. Okay. All right. Get 2. Where is it? Right. 2 snatch creams and serums. Take out your before and after picture. That is a necessity, of course. Get your friends to like the picture. Of course, you're doing this on Bap Bap Spa TT on Instagram. The photo with the most likes, of course, is going to win. If you have more information, please contact Bap Bap at 396-5834. You still have some time left, but at this stage, if you ain't using that yet,
maybe
if you ain't using that yet, you're out of the thing.
You're out of the thing, all right?
I want to get David's comment too.
And of course, thank you to our cheerful givers. For Trinidad, this is the Account Republic Bank, because we cannot do this thing without all you. We not like America. We page don't monetize with views and things. So we thank you for that. America and New York, Americans who use Cash App, that's it there for you. And PayPal for everybody else. Thank you for all our supporters. This thing is not free, but you understand that.
So can I read David's comment?
We were supposed to go to the thing break,
Oh, I know, but I don't want the comment to disappear.
Go ahead.
So David said, and I agree 100% with this comment. He said, I walked away from a whole marriage, house, car, furniture, and I think he said the dog stayed. My dog grieved and died. God replaced everything else. Enjoy. I'm a living testimony that God does restore. You might think it's a house. You might think it's God, I could walk away from that. Let me tell you something. He's a restorer.
Okay.
He restores.
I understand, David. And I could even understand that,
Of course you can.
Because I've been in a situation. I didn't leave no house and no car, no dog and thing. But David, that is not the...
Hey, Betty.
That is not the scenario, No. Obviously, if you purchase, I don't know how much input that the wife at the time had input in the house. Right?
Yeah, he's still saying he walked away, bro. He's still saying it was valuable, but he...
Yeah, but if the wife didn't have no input in the house and you spend 1.2 million on a house and you and your wife divorce and you say, let me leave you that, yes? And then by the next year, a man in it and whatever. I think you mightn't be wrong to say, oh, you know what? He had to find some place to put you, you know.
Yeah,
Let
but-
me just
yeah,
sell this
but-
house and you take 500,000 and I take 500,000 because I'll be damned if I spend $1.52 million, walk away for it, and then a man walking around in a jockey shorts all over the place, and he thing, and he coming over by the window, and when you're passing, he wiping his back and all kind of thing. You understand?
Ooh, that is
Let
my
he
outside
find
laugh.
somewhere to put you. Lord God. Let him find somewhere to put. Yo, we going to the break. When we come back, we take your messages and more, right?
Little Caesar's Fantastic 4-in-1. 4 different topping combinations, 1 delicious pizza.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. No matter what.
Get a Fantastic 4-in-1 pizza at a fantastic price, only at Little Caesar's.
Pizza Pizza.
The first one was new, exciting, and fun at the Little Cap Theater.
Hold on, let me just say this. This is our event, and this is the ad for it, all right? Pay attention.
The first one was new, exciting, and fun at the Little Cap Theater. The second one, you guys had a ball at the Cascadia Hotel. Bespoke Productions, TT, JD, and Nisa present Fry, Bake, and Lime Podcast. The event 3. Come for the food. Come for the style. Come for the random singing. Come for the classroom. Come for the spicy relationship topic. And of course, come for the fry, bake, and lime. And what is a lime without karaoke? We got that too. Liming with us for the night is Ansel Valley and Michelle Sylvester. Limited early bird tickets are $200, food inclusive. Get your tickets online at islandetickets.com or call 724-4249. It's all happening at the Kaiso Blues Cafe.
August the 9th. Let's make it a date.
Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Pod starts at 7:30 p.m. sharp. Hosted by Selecta JR. This event is for mature audiences only. No children allowed. Fry, Bake, and Lime Podcast. The event 3. Sponsored by Little Caesars, King's Lounge, Barber Spa, Clinical Media, and Maddie's Mini Mart and Poultry Depot.
What if your vision could become a real actionable plan? At Minding My Business Kingdom Academy, we help you make it happen. Our mission is empowering minds, releasing destiny. You'll experience hands-on coaching with the Gated Dominion System, a unique framework for success. Unlock practical strategies in our wealth and business workshops. Find clarity and restoration through counseling and inner healing sessions. Explore our signature courses in biblical economics and personal development, and discover life-changing reads in our bookstore. This is where faith meets finance, and your vision takes flight. Ready to empower your mind? Welcome to a space where healing, wealth, and purpose converge.
Maddie's Mini Mart and Pluck Shop, located on Southern Main Road, California. We are your one-stop shop for grocery items, vegetables, frozen goods, meats, and much more. We are also open 24/7 for your convenience. Check us out today.
The new stuffed crust cheddar flavor has a stuffed crust covered in cheese, now loaded with an irresistible cheddar flavor inside and out, only at Little Caesars.
Pizza Pizza.
Yeah, hey, right. So thank you to all our sponsors. We're inside the second hour. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to speak to Dr. Cummins. Just a little 5 minutes to touch base. You know, Manners Make It Man. Give thanks for him sponsoring the $1,000 for Fry, Bake, and Lime podcast.
Audience
For the livest audience member, and find out what his business is about. Of course, if you want to advertise with us, hit me an inbox. And yeah, very reasonable, you know. We make the things happen. Kick your business to the universe. Right. You wanna recap quickly, basically?
Yeah, but Hayden kind of just recapped for us and we read it out. But this is our number 2, so I'm gonna do a quick recap. If I could find Hayden's thing, that'll be is that a call? Okay, Hayden, we're gonna answer your call. Let me find you the scenario in the meantime. You good?
Good night.
Hello.
Hi.
Wait on.
Good night, everybody. Everything going good?
We good. How you going, Hayden? How you going?
Well, I doing good, man. I doing real good.
Nice.
Doing better every day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Walking and everything, Right now, I an ugly duckling.
Yeah. Bang. Hey, you know what? Hey, I just say that, boy. I didn't even put my ugly duckling thing here, boy.
Yo, do that after now.
Boy, yeah, that's what I'm vexed with you, man. You give all the ugly duckling. I think number one hit right now on my radio station. Me know about all you.
All right, so this what he
But ugly duckling, we can relate to that, you see. That's why I like it so much. All of you can relate to the ugly duckling. But not to stray from the topic.
Thank you.
We back on the topic here. Okay, so my first question is this. Lisa, when you meet JD, he had a car?
If he had a car? Yeah.
Yes.
And I used to feel real weird in the front seat.
Why?
And I told him that. You're listening to me, right? There was a time we went.
Yes.
There's a time we went to a little gig and whatever, and I remember putting my foot on the dashboard, and JD was like, "Take your foot off the dashboard." Now there were two reasons why he told me that. Right? One was that he felt like if Christian people saw, we just leaving an event and my foot on the dashboard, it could look, hold on.
Let me explain.
But I'm explaining it. That it would look like too comfortable now, like my foot up there, like that, not, whatever. But how I felt, amongst other things, was, okay, Nisa, you're getting too comfortable. And from that day, I remember I was upset, so I said, don't worry, it will never happen again. And I made sure, even though it was petty, I was being petty Betty, I said I will never put my foot up on this dashboard again. Right, because it's not mine.
Can I give my interpretation of what happened? Here, you hear me, right?
I say me and pay my foot, it's not mine.
Yeah, listening.
This is what happened.
I the host right now.
Right. Here, this is what happened. Nisa and I just finished singing at an event with about 3,000 people. We were leaving the event and we was driving down through the street. Now the concert finished and everybody's on the street and we trying to go through the crowd. Right? Persons are seeing us and they say, hey Nisa, hey JD, and Nisa rocked back the seat and she put her foot on the dashboard and she rocked the seat back. No.
What wrong with that, Hayden?
Wait. No.
Let him finish now.
No, from on the outside, looking in, when a woman rock back and her foot is up, couple things could happen. You're in a lying down position. They could watch down your leg. And that is nothing. And also, where I come from, in my world, where I come from, when a girl rock back and she foot on the dashboard is a kind of particular image. And I didn't think that is something that two gospel artists would want to really give off in a crowd that we now come out from singing.
My foot is
so I say,
I just put my foot.
I say, hey, you gotta take your foot down from the girl. You're mad. Look, people go see how we, you understand?
JD, if you talk slow, I think go sing better, I tell you story, you tell it again. Go ahead, Hayden. Thank you, Sadie.
So my point is, well, when it comes to your foot on the dashboard, I really don't care. You get comfortable in my car. But that's my opinion.
Yes.
My question, the reason why I asked you that question, with all that talk, you never once tell me you asked JD how he get a car.
Because I know how he get a car.
Right? That never came up. Good. So if JD had come and meet you driving a car, would you think at any point in time the conversation would have come up, hey, you buy that car or somebody buy the car for you?
Do you want my genuine answer?
Yes.
Good, because that's all I give. The type of person JD is, if he didn't buy the car, because remember we were best friends, right? We are best friends. So he talks a lot. You all know that. So I would have known, he would have tell me that the girl buy the car for him. He would have tell me, I would not ask him. You understand? That's the answer for that there.
And that would be, and because of that, you wouldn't travel in the car again, or it would be a problem for you? Or also if you're putting up your foot on the dashboard?
The last part sound like what JD would tell me to do. He would say this, but if we win, you see? He would say, you put your foot up on the dashboard. But when it was not convenient for him to agree, he said it didn't look good. Anyway, I think that I may have felt away. Because remember, I did say that, we human, we could feel away, especially if God and girl buy this car. Oh, God, I go feel away. But what I would have done, I don't think I would have said me coming in your car or nothing like that. But I would have feel away.
Would you drive it and
I
go?
can't drive.
If you could have drive, would you take it and go and work TT right here?
I doubt. Unless you give me the...
That's what I say.
Unless we well good and you say, Gil, take the car and go. But I might feel away.
No, but I telling you, yeah. Gil, take the car and go now.
I might still feel
away. The average person not having that conversation of where you get the car, who buy the car for you, you buy your own car. To me, that's most people, that is like, you see me driving a car and want to ask me who buy it for me? You disrespecting me or what? You know, most people are like, nah, you ain't coming in my car. I buy my car or whoever buy my car and you asking how I get my car. Nah, you disrespecting me. You ain't coming in my car.
Why?
So my point is, basically my point is this. Whether that, I don't even think that guy and that girl ever had a conversation. That she car, me doing something, I ride it wrong in the car, somebody see the car. Me even know if it's the same car. Because unless the car was a old Vauxhall or one of them old car, all them cars nowadays look the same way. You might have a Kia, I go have a Kia, you have a Honda, I have a Honda. All them cars look the same. Unless the person know the number, then they're all not going.
Well,
yeah, you know how that is go. It's Trinidad, you know, you forget our... It's Trinidad, you know.
Trinidad.
So I think he need to relax himself and go and get something else to drive. Go and buy a bicycle or something. Take the taxi, bus cheap, bus walking good, real good these days. You take your losses. You say always separate and always on good terms. If Ole was discussing everything when you separate and say when you're on good terms, you would have come since then and say, listen, that car costs kind of little money, you know. Give me, I really think I could get it back or what, and have that discussion.
If they're so
because
good,
you say you and she is good friends.
Yeah.
Have that discussion even before she get the next man.
Oh God.
Because you're breaking up with she now. You and JD, well, no, I can't using you and JD as a bad example because Ole ain't breaking up for life. So, Oceana and somebody else breaking up. Oceana and somebody else breaking up. When they're breaking up now, they have any discussion.
Ocean too pushy. Ocean go be driving on the highway with she foot up and...
Yeah, Ocean right now, she didn't have a car. She don't have no man, so... Anyhow, sorry, Ocean.
Ocean has her things, Ocean has her things.
Yeah, Ocean has she things. She has she things.
Well, let me watch you for Ocean.
Come on, here.
Ocean has her things.
She will hello.
But when you're breaking up and you say, Ole having a discussion, I mean, Ole sit down and they realize, well, look, this ain't gonna work. Let me separate the bank account with whatever. I will take back my shirt, you take back your drawers. I got to give me back my car because I really can't afford it. I still paying for it, whatever. You ain't doing none of that. You leave she with the car. Wait until after she get the next man.
And
now
then
you see the next man in the car.
You're feeling something.
Exactly. But go and hire TT right here and take a ride in the back seat and behave yourself. Yeah. Nah, you're mad or what? I listen, if I was the new man, I wish he come and tell me something about the car. I wish he come and knock on that glass and say, hey, give me back my car. Boy, listen, man. I will deal with you and then go, man. Listen.
Yeah, I like how you asked me the question, though. I like how you asked me the question, though. I like that little spin you take. Because remember, we are human, and the thing is, we feel what we feel. The thing is, not everything you feel warrants a particular type of action after that. Because if you really think about it, it could just be, oh God, you don't need to proceed. You feel it, okay, you know. So I agree. I think it's petty.
It's like your friend who you and your friend stop talking. You know how your friend is. Now you know they serve that purpose in your life. Now it's time to move on. You need to make room for the new people God have in your life because you have steps for you to accomplish.
Correct.
You on to your next step now. You moving up. You already have your show. You have your 2 show. Now you have 3 show. Now you have Ugly Duckling. Now you have radio. Just now you're on TV. Let's know you're on TV. So God making space for you. So you have to open your hand and let some of them people fall through your fingers to move on to the next. They don't
Yeah.
serve the purpose. Let them go. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, that's maturity, though.
I feel you.
That's a lot. That's
Aidan,
a
thank you so much
good
for calling.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
So,
Boy,
no.
Jacksonville. What the Jacksonville?
I know what
see
Jackson
them.
had a-
Call him and let.
Anytime
Listen,
Jack's
man,
missing,
tell him this would be a perfect call for him.
You know, he does
well, I
say,
like
whip,
your
wap,
Jackson.
petty, tell he go he way.
Nah, he
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
doing that. He wasn't doing that at all.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Listen, when somebody else call, man. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
what's going on here?
Later.
We're gonna call the sponsor, but you know what? I agree with what Hayden said.
I want to tell you what this one had to say too.
I like how he said, and this is a lesson for all of us. You know, we kind of, I know it's hard to let go of what was, especially if it meant something. But things come to an end, unfortunately, in this life, whether you plan it or not. And in order for you to receive what the universe or the Almighty God has for you, sometimes you have to let go. Not all the time. You have to let go so you could get what is yours.
Let's see if you're available, because I know here is
He's a busy man, you know.
Hey, Jay.
Hey!
Dr. Cummins.
What's up?
Blessings. Good evening.
Right.
But Doc, here we're going. Before we get into your thing, right?
How much time you have?
Yeah, how much? You have 5 minutes?
Yeah. I cool. I don't.
Here is scenario, right? Here is scenario. You were in a relationship and you got engaged, right?
That's no. We like.
Yeah, we live anything.
So
Where you feel?
You feel we want advice?
You feel we joke? You feel it's counseling? Yeah, we live. We always live. So,
I know you was after 9.
Oh no, we say 8:40. Oh nah, 8:45. But you can take the call though.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's go.
All right. So guys, of course, we have Dr. Ian Cummins, and he's the sponsor for the liveliest audience member, and of course, his company is Minding My Business Kingdom Academy. We're gonna find out all about that. But since he coming hot here, right? Doc, this is the scenario. You was in a relationship, you got engaged, and while you was courting in the engagement, you purchased a car for your partner. Now, the engagement didn't work out, but it did amicably. You all had no issues. It's not no set of bacchanal, but it, due to personality traits, you all said, listen, this thing is not going to work out, right?
Yeah.
1 year after, the car that you purchased, your ex-fiance, a man is driving it up and down the place because she's now in a new relationship. This man, you come into information and they say, well, you know, this man is working TTRS with the car. You call the woman and you say, hey, this gift was ready for you, you know. I don't feel too good about this man now driving up and down this car.
Okay.
You ask, you say, I think you all should do all your own thing. Is either you give me back the car. She said, no, I'm not giving you back the car because whatever I have is for me and he now.
Okay.
He wants the car back. He's asking, is he petty for wanting to take the car back?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, let me say this. First, when if you are the person separate, if we separate, I think there are certain decisions that and things have to be established. Okay, so if I bought a car for you, all right, and now we separate. When we separate, we had to discuss that. Is I leave you with the car. If I leave you with the car, what you do with the car and what happens after that is up to you. Okay, going forward. Okay, so if I give you a car when we were together and when we separate and I decide, okay, well, keep the car. Who drive the car, what happens after that is up to you.
Correct.
No, that to me, if you're solid, that is how you do things. Okay? Because if you give somebody something and then somebody is using it, that has nothing to do with you. Honestly. You get quiet to me, JD.
So you ain't going and feel that way because you see a man now driving up your $200,000 car all over the place.
No, because when we separate, I will have really have all those things in consideration. So if I think about that when we separate, I may not want you to keep the car, or I may say, okay, give me half of the money back. Right? But if I give you that car, whatever you do with the car is up to you. I can't come back and give somebody, because you have a life to live and you still have to move. You have to move on. You move on. Okay, so I can't get into that.
Part B. Thank you for that.
Go ahead.
I lost here because now everybody in the comment section going and tell me, you see JD a petty, whatever. I lost here, right? But part B, do you think this man, if he knows that this was a gift from a next man, should feel comfortable driving the car all over the place, working TTRS?
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, let me say this. All right. If I meet somebody, all right, and certain things are already established, and I'm going into a relationship, I need to go into a relationship with certain understanding. Right? That she got a car, so and so is the case. That's it. All right. Now, probably if after then she's saying that, well, this car, my ex buy this for me and all that stuff and thing. That is a whole different scenario.
Yeah, you know.
Right. So if the relationship has been established, all those things were placed on the table. I cannot get harassed for that. I cannot feel away for that, because that is what I meet you with. Only if that becomes an issue in terms of the partner, our ex now coming back and instigating stuff and thing, then it becomes an issue. We have to deal with that. Right? But while I establish the relationship, all those things I believe supposed to come forward. Right? And if I decide to go into the relationship, I go in knowing that the car that you have was given to you by your ex. I give it to you, the car, and we're going on the road. I can't get harassed for that. I don't think someone should get harassed for that.
Dr. Cummins, if you was in this situation, you driving that man car to go and work TT right, yeah?
But it's no longer his car. It has his car again.
So boy. So what going on with me, boy? Because I telling them I'm not going and drive up no man car who buy nothing. The next thing he see me and tell me, come on, the car.
No, Jay. That is low level thinking.
But
right?
it's a low level people out. I don't know.
To think like that. Because that's small. Because if you remember, you get into a relationship and those things were established, right? It's not his car anymore. It's given to her, and more so also if the certified copy is on her name.
Well, we ain't reached that far. We don't know if it's a certified copy on the name until we know.
Right, because it's that will have to take place, because she'll have to get insurance. It's her car. It's on her name. We together now. All right, this part of it. If that is how we are making money, and you allow me to use the car to do the hustle, all right. But I can't get harassed for that.
Of course, guys, you're listening to the voice of Dr. Ian Cummins. He is a counselor in right with All Right. He has counseled Nisa and myself before marriage. Yes, Nisa?
Yes, do you notice I'm very silent here? Yes.
I feel it kind of way. I can't borrow the doctor because he's our counselor, right?
Yeah.
Registered counselor, and among other things. Of course, Doc, thank you so much for your wisdom.
Yes.
Right? At the same time, too, I know you're feeling like something wrong with me, because I would have feel a kind of way. You driving around in your jockey shorts all over the place in my car.
But is that the person car again?
I find she should have do was say, listen, this was a gift from my ex-man, right? We look to sell it and we could get with you or some kind of thing. You and this man driving around in the car and we in the same area community, and every time I see you up and down in my car.
Oh, you're going in another direction. All those things again. In the interim of the relationship, you establish all those things.
Yeah, he does that, doctor. When things are not going in his favor, he keeps adding to the rhetoric so that the audience
About rhetoric. Nobody know what you mean?
He knows what I mean. I'm speaking to him. So that we kind of sway to his side. But nevertheless, thank you for your
Thank you for your counsel
contribution.
and your words of wisdom, Doc. All right, so we hear you said, you know what, JD, I love Fry Bake and Lime. I'm going to be down there August the 9th. And, we had a spot for the liveliest audience member. And he said, hey, I want to sew into this. And we said, thank you so much. And of course, we couldn't just say we allowed you to be a blessing to us and we ain't finding out what's going on. Talk to us. What is Minding My Business Kingdom Academy all about? Let me get a full rundown. What is it about?
All right, Minding My Business Kingdom Academy is a mentorship training platform, right? It's basically a school also, where it started in when we had COVID. I started to do training on Zoom, and it was really, really successful. So I began to expand it, and then because I'm a writer, I have books and a lot of courses, a lot of things I teach. I started to package all this stuff, all right? And so that is basically how it started. Now, the whole concept behind some of the programs that I built is to help individual scale up in terms of move them from one level to another level, right? We say from good to great, okay? And then there are certain things I noticed in Christendom with individuals who were in church, all right, who had businesses but were not successful.
Right.
Right. They were working hard in business. And so God began to give me the wisdom and the strategy, and also because of experience, to help these individuals structure their business. So what I did basically is begin to put these things in courses and programs, and through the mentoring and helping them identify the skills and the gifts and move them from gifted to dominion. And that's basically how the school started.
Yeah.
All right. It's not we say it's life applicable courses.
Yeah. I want to congratulate you on the way forward, because anybody who's paying attention kind of knows that this is, well, I would say the way to go. As we continue to get older, a lot of us are recognizing that just having one income is very, very hard. So you see people trying to have many different ways where they can earn. And when it comes to businesses, we see a lot start and they don't continue. And I believe, being a business owner is very, very hard. From just making sure you have your hedge funds and that you have money coming in all the time to sustain. It could get very, very frustrating. And I feel like the mere fact that you're offering the information with mentorship is also very good. So it's not just that you read a book and the information is there, but when you need a little mentoring, you can't call the author. I like that you are kind of hands-on with the courses and the mentorship. I think that's pretty cool. Just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, the mentoring is important.
It's important.
Because you need proper advice, and especially when you're getting advice from individuals who have been through and who have the experience. Because there are some things it save you a lot.
Yeah.
Because it means now that you don't have to make the mistakes that to figure out something, right? Because this mentor who have went through the whole process, so you avoid a lot of mistakes, you avoid a lot of stuff. Yeah.
I had so we went from online for COVID, and now this is a physical space.
Yes. It's physical, because recently we just move into Europe here, and we have three aspects of it. We have the ministry, we have the school, and then we have the cafe.
So you say in school, is it a registration type of situation? Is it what you call it? You register, is a school for you do it for a year, criteria like for a year, semester, how that works?
It's not accredited with the government. But it's structured in some way. You get certificates and the results is there. So it's not accredited with the government. Okay. But the results and certificates and things are there with the programs that we do.
I have a friend. Sorry?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I had this friend, maybe if she knew you, you would have been able to advise where business is concerned. She's a Christian now, but she had a sports bar type of a scenario, sell alcohol. People come out, they have food, whatever and whatever, but it's a secular environment. So she started to go to church, and they encouraged her to either, give up that kind of business, sell the business. She was torn, and eventually, she just kind of maneuver back out of the church because it was her livelihood now, Things like that, you all would be able to give information on Christian businesses.
Yeah, but because there are ways to structure it, and because the whole concept is, if you have a business, you have to build a system, all right, so that your system could work for you. So it's a matter of structure it and putting the proper systems in place. It takes time, but longevity, all right? So when you build a system, you work hard. So I tell people, you work hard to build a system, and then you rest. Okay? When you're in 50 or 60, the system that you built will be able to pay you.
Right.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you. Make me a loss here today, boy. Now I don't even know to. These people are here watching me, and they laughing at me in the comment section,
No, you're good, JD. You're good.
Of course, he is the sponsor for the $1,000. Ollie, he's giving $1,000 for the liveliest audience for our podcast event. And is there a number that they could call, Doc, if they want to be a part of Minding My Business?
Yes, the number is 730-0788. 730-0788.
He says write it down. 730
0788.
Awesome. Doc, thank you so much.
Anytime.
Yeah, you're back broad, boy. Yeah, broad back.
Oh my
Thank
God.
Thank you, Doc.
Hey.
All right. Okay, that's it. Take care.
Okay,
You
blessings.
too.
Right, so that's Dr. Ian Cummins, of course. He also is leadership in terms of the pastoral and well too, So he's at the front. He's not, to me, he's not like the regular pastor. He's a coach and business and that kind of thing. Real cool too, So you have to be real cool to come down to the Friday Online podcast event. It's just that kind of vibes, All right, so let me just see if I could get this here real quick.
In the meantime, let me read this comment from Jason Ryan. I put more stamp on it. He says, saddest man sounding petty boy. Because me personally, if I invest in a relationship and it did not work out, mind you, it ended with no malice and we still good, why would I create malice now? It makes no sense. I bought something for you. It's not for you, it's not for me. It's for you, not for me, period. And regards to the new man, as man, I am driving it. You listening to it?
Yeah, one second, Jacksonville. Go ahead.
Because my woman offers me opportunities to drive it. I am driving it. Why? Because it parks up her garage. Her name is registered to it, and it's my woman.
All you're
car,
going inside of this registered thing, we don't know. There are aspects of it we don't know.
Okay, JD, that's all you got from everything he said. Even if you take out the registered part, it's hers.
Right. Well, we could do that. Jacksonville, good night.
Oh my God.
Jackson there? Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry, Jax. Yeah, go through. Jax, good evening.
All right. No, good evening, everybody.
Good to
Nisa,
hear, yeah.
JD, yes. And I actually forget it was tonight. I'm looking out for this thing tomorrow.
For tomorrow,
You give here now. You're talking about.
Yeah, but I come in late. But I still hear peace when the counselor was talking.
Right.
But JD, the little piece that I just pick up and kind of work, I agree with you tonight. I agree with you.
I know that.
Because we are living in a time now we ain't care nothing about who name it on. A man buy a car for a woman, and our next man driving through it and through with the jockey shorts and bareback. And every time he see me in the road, he play honking horn because he want me to see him.
You extra boy. Oh gosh, man.
But JD, you know how many
we from the streets.
You know how many
So
yeah.
I think them too. I think them thinking about that kind of 1%
Hello,
people
Jackson.
who like small thing down here in the hood.
Okay, JD. Okay.
You
So
don't
here
get in the
then.
ghetto. You keep it driving up the man for your girl.
I could talk,
No.
you see? How it you know the inconsistency with all
Let me hear you.
is real drive me up. So here you right, you agree with JD, you know how man is, but when it comes to how woman is, all it is be real down in us. Why are they like that?
I know Jackson, don't let that take my side.
Lisa, you don't understand this. You don't understand. No, this is logic. A man that's get mad to see a next man driving something that he didn't even buy. He just know it. Look, he with my ex-woman, and that is she car. No, she bought it there. That is she car, and he had no right being in there. And he mad for that. He want to take him out. He want to put him in place. Much as for I buy that car and give that woman and see this man driving. Come on.
So what you saying is
This
a
is
woman?
man,
So what you saying is a woman wouldn't feel like no kind of way. That what you saying?
That's not.
No. Both instances, it goes vice versa.
Okay.
It ain't so much the vehicle, you know, is the idea. It's the idea that I give her that vehicle.
Right.
She could have she don't have to have the man driving it because like I say, he passing by me, he hold down the horn long when he passing by me. Real long. Because you want people to know, you women know, hey, this is yours and I in control. I driving your woman hard and I driving the car you give she hard too. That's what you want she. Right. But come on, that's how we this thing. That's how we this thing. You hold on the horn hard because you want the man know, when I done drive this hard here in the road and hit all them potholes, I'm going to man drive she hard too. That's what you want the man know. But just showing you, come on, it's man and then man ain't taking that and in this time here. If me is a personally go with a woman and I know she has stuff from she man, I ain't touching it.
You're replacing
especially
it?
for the man to see.
You're replacing
No,
it?
no. I am not driving. No, I'm not driving it. I'm not driving it.
I wouldn't drive it.
I wouldn't drive it. I try not to even be in the passenger seat because I know if I in that position, how I will feel.
It mightn't go that far for me in terms of the passenger seat, but in terms
man,
of me
I don't
going
know
on,
that man see me. JD,
I'm not going on work. Now listen, you know the funny thing is?
I see you, Spine.
What Dr. Spicy gave a call?
Yeah.
What Dr. Cummins said, I get quiet. I get quiet because listen. What Dr. Cummins said, I said, you know what? This is what we should aspire to be in a higher level life.
That is in a perfect world, but we're not in a perfect world right now. that is in a perfect world.
No.
I respect your doctor.
I
respect your doctor and everything, but sometimes a doctor they be wrong. Sometimes he just put in a potato for a heart, so he does make mistakes.
He's not.
What did you?
I just join a reference.
Yeah,
I just join a reference.
I know.
You understand?
Yeah.
So no disrespect to the doctor and his view, but I just say sometimes we just make a little mistake. But the doc, that is not a good diagnosis for this case.
I think. Hey, I'm going to call Spine later, Jack.
All right, man. You all just enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that Dr. Cummins is what it should be.
But a lot of people are saying what Dr. Cummins
But
said in
what
the comment
I'm
section
saying
as
too
well.
is I still feel like dread. I don't want to take the chance.
So, okay, can I ask you a question?
In these streets.
Can I ask you a question? If I start again, so you know what you're going to tell me, JD, I know you. And the first thing you're going to tell me is I'm insecure.
We're talking about flipping this situation?
Yes.
Okay, let's flip it. Hold on.
But from experience, that's you all go
let
quick
me
to that.
let me ask you a question.
Let me finish my
Go ahead.
point. From the time a woman starts to react to something from the past or even present, we insecure. But here we have these men saying they could react to it, and these are men. I don't get that. I don't get that.
Let me ask you.
I didn't even think insecure. Now we're using the word petty tonight.
Watch this, right?
But why do you all label us as insecure?
If we were together, right, we come undone, you buy me a car.
Right.
You spend $180,000 on it.
81.
Right? And after that now, I have a new person. Right? And watch me. She tall. she think, she
I don't
bottom
care.
big, she press
Of
thing,
course,
she,
of course.
whatever, and she driving the car all
That's
over
what
the
you
place.
really want? Because I am not tall.
No, I'm not
I
saying-
don't have big boobs. No,
I'm not-
because that is what you
I'm
explain. No,
not
I don't
saying
understand because
that is
I'm not
not
going through
what I'm
that.
saying.
No, but that way you describe. So
I
in
just-
other words, you're describing somebody that is probably better than me. So now I
I
trying to
did-
figure out if you want somebody that is tall. That way you rush to it. You rush and you say she
I
tall.
never- I
And
say-
watch me. 4'8". No, because you go on real fast.
I just give a description
went
because how
straight,
women.
you went
no,
straight,
because that's how women.
you went straight, so she
No,
taller than
no,
me.
no,
she
no,
have
no.
bigger boobs, and I confuse me. You understand?
No,
Because if
listen.
that's what you really want, you understand? That what you're doing, no? You trying to go viral. You trying to go viral. You describing somebody that you really want here tonight.
Can I finish? Would you feel if you see the woman that you spend the money to buy the car for me driving all over the place and passing you in front of Massey groceries and things? How you will feel?
You just didn't say a woman. Why you have to go and describe?
Because I know you women.
No, when I see somebody tall and you talking and laughing with them, I trying to figure out
I
what
call it
is
Spine.
really
Look,
going
Ocean
on
want
here.
to thing here. Hold on. Spine, hold on.
Hello, good night.
Talk to me.
Ocean.
Hello, good night.
Ocean, you're on.
Good evening to the Firebaker line.
You're hot, girl. You're hot.
First to begin, Hayden, my name is Oceania. If you don't know how to say it, don't come on the people on Beyonce internet and say it wrong. Right? Second to continue. I going down the highways and the byways preaching God word going beep in that car. Beep.
Beep, beep.
Beep. If my girl want a job, she not getting a job
Let's
too.
take a ride in the car.
Because, come on, the magic school bus if need be.
Wow.
What?
Oh my!
No, because seriously, though, all kicks aside, according to what is the agreement at the end of what they broke off, whatever is the agreement that they make, it would determine my action.
It don't have no the agreement is.
Hello, why you shouting? Why you talking in capital letters?
Oh, girl, you better say it because when I say it, I get the label.
Why are you speaking in capital letters, lady? Just now. Just now, wait your turn.
There we go.
According to the agreement, because if it is that, let me say, for example, if they agree that he still have access to the vehicle, I want no part of that. But if you give the woman the vehicle, or they break it off, and you say it's your vehicle, whether he name on the register, on the license, on the certified copy, whether he's still paying for the car, if you give the woman the car and that's the agreement, that is me and my woman car. But if the agreement is if I still paying for it, he still had this and he still had that, then I would really want so fast as I say. Bottom line is, according to what is the ending conversation between both of them with regards to that possession, it would determine my actions. But from what we're hearing is highway, byway, beep.
Bang, 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 bang.
Ocean,
I respect that.
I tell ladies, thank you, Ocean.
No, but she right. It depends on the
Thank you,
logistics.
Ocean. Nice,
Thanks,
Ocean.
Oceania.
All right, have a good night. Say it
Yeah.
again for Hayden.
Oceania.
Ocean.
All right.
Ocean, are you going to be with us August the 9th?
You asking, I winning the video take him $1,000 on you.
Later.
Thanks, Ocean.
All right, cool. That's Ocean. You listen. So you get your answer about the if we flip this scenario.
My
Good night
answer,
to MX Prime. Max is in the building.
Hey, Max.
Easy MX Prime.
Spine.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is producer extraordinaire Spine. He would have produced a slew of artists, local, international, Trinidad, Killer from Grenada and everybody. So he's here. We respect and manners, daddy.
My first thing first, I want to say all the big up for yourself for the podcast.
Thanks, buddy.
I like the vibes. I like the quality. You know, Spine like quality.
Yeah, boy. Thank you.
Full respect, right? But the topic tonight, boy, I don't know. Are they going to catch me tonight to this one?
I know Spine.
No.
Man.
For people who don't know Spine, my mouth, I just put it out there one time. So anything I say from here on, I hope I don't offend anybody.
Go through side.
Disclaimer out there one time.
Disclaimer.
No. It depends on the relation with the two people involved.
Correct.
Right? Some people who have a problem with that, Some people have a huge problem with it.
Mm.
Me, let me talk for myself. If I buy a car
Right.
for my significant other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So let me just say it on the car on my name. Let me just say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get no help from you to buy this vehicle.
Right.
I bought it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Correct? We're going good so far, right?
Yeah.
So happened that down the road, the thing didn't really go the way it's supposed to go, and we decided to part way. Fair enough?
Uh-huh.
Right. And then down the road, I see the next man now passing and blowing and playing loud music in my car, bareback and thing, and watching me a kind of way. Correct?
Yeah, adding on things there, but all right.
No, that is what I was hearing in the conversation.
That is what JD was doing. Go ahead.
JD, you are correct so far?
It could happen. It could happen. Go ahead.
Well, brother, I bottle for that car anytime I see that car, boy.
Oh, God,
This is
Lord.
why because they say we petty
here's
because
what I would like. Me personally, I prefer if we not together anymore. Sell the car. I cool with that. Take the money, do whatever you want with it. Buy next car. Let the man drive the next car.
Sell it.
I cool with that. But you see that car that I pay money for. Nah. No little man drive up inside it. Look, all right, let me give you a true story here now. I know it's a little different from the topic, but I'm just giving you. One of my cousins, right, he living on my street. 2 houses away from me, actually. He was with a woman. No, it so happened he have a daughter with her, and he and the woman done.
Right.
And about 3 months after, now he moved out from the house here. He live in the house that they was living in is his house. But because of whatever domestic problem, whatever it is, he play man and he move out and leave them in the house with him. Leave the girl and the child in the house.
Which is
3 months after, a next man in the house. Now he had a car in the yard. And the man is driving up my cousin car, boy.
I can't. I cannot.
I can't like that.
Yeah,
and hear the crazy thing about it. This is true thing I tell you. This man come in the neighborhood, and instead of you be respectable, and meet and greet and be normal with people, this man is playing around in we own neighborhood in my cousin guy.
Yeah, you see, I think what people don't understand that when Doc said it is some term he used. I think it's different strokes for different area and different mindsets for different things. It has certain things you probably could do uptown because it's but downtown is a different kind of respect.
That is
a
different kind of respect.
Fine, what I'm saying is this: if the man not doing the exorbitant things like
I like that
driving around and it appears to be wrong. What if it's not?
What if it's not and he just
what if
he
literally just using the car? He not on you.
Yeah.
But you seeing the man in the car and he working the car and stuff. No disrespect, but he driving the car.
Well, there's a difference between man and male. Man not driving that car.
Oh my God.
I was not driving. If I know that the next man can put that in, I'm not. A matter of fact, I am my own car. I'm not driving that. If I have to walk, if I have to travel, I might sit on it, but you have to drive it. I'm not driving that car.
That was I say.
Whoa. Well, I guess I have a lot to learn.
I might sit on it.
Man and me. I'm not driving that car. You're mad.
Oh God. No, well, no. But all kicks aside, I think I am learning that. Hearing you talk, hearing JD talk, I am learning. But I just want you all to know that women feel the same way to a degree. The same way you saying, I can't see no man, I can't see no woman doing certain things either. But I don't know, it hitting different hearing you say there's a difference between a man and a male. Man not driving that car. It kind of goes hand in hand with what JD's saying. I prefer to work and get my own car than to use that.
Yeah.
I'm not driving that car. Call me petty, call me what? I know, because I have pride. And nobody gonna embarrass me or make me look no kind of way. No time.
Oh boy.
The mere fact that you coursing in a next man car, that is not a rank.
Oh God.
She drive it. Spy, thank you so much. Thank you so much, buddy.
I appreciate all you too, bye.
Done no. Spine here now. If you're in the country, because I know you just live on a plane, but if you're in the country, August the 9th, down by Uncle Carl and them down there, we have our event. It's the podcast like here, but it's the event. We have the third one. It's gonna be nice if you come through.
Nah, I will try my best. I know that week is supposed to be Greeny, that.
Right.
I will try my best to be there.
All right.
Try my best.
Awesome. Thank you,
All right.
buddy. Yeah, man.
Yes, my love and respect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same way. These people are
No.
very busy, so that he even call is vibes.
Yeah, that's
Sadie
crazy.
says I driving with my foot on the dashboard. The visual taking me out, because Sadie, you're so respectable. You can't put your foot on the dashboard, but I understand what she's saying. But I don't know, hearing all your talk, it kind of, I don't know. It is, who you calling now?
Let's see if you answer. I know
But
you don't.
what trouble is, the man asked you to call him?
Nah.
He should answer. Don't answer.
Yeah, he did.
Don't answer.
Let me see.
He answer.
Greetings.
Greetings.
MX.
What's happening?
MX Prime is in
Listen,
the building. Respect and manners. So you know what's going on because you saw in the comment section.
Right.
You drive in the car?
If I drive in the car,
Yeah.
it all depends, you know. If there's an emergency or something like that, I would drive the car.
Right.
If you know, I mean, every man different. You know, when it comes to your relationship with your significant other, if it's a situation where, you know, the wife feel well, or your girlfriend feel that, hey, you could use this vehicle to do X, Y, Z, you know.
Right.
I mean, as a man, you know, we will have our pride and what have you. But sometimes you just have to be the bigger man, and it doesn't, sometimes, you know, you just have to say to yourself, put ego aside and if I'd have used this, I'd have used this. If you're using it for commercial use like taxi or something like that, well, yeah, I would have had to think about it. Because I really like to have my own thing now. Blessed is the man that have his own.
Can I ask you
I
something?
love the fact that he said if it's an emergency, because even in the last hour, I was thinking, if something and I need to jump and do it, but to make it a constant thing, like your car, the man buy for you, and it's my car too, and I driving it all over the place, I don't see myself doing that. How am I petty?
Can I ask you something, Max?
Well, yes.
You said men have their pride, right?
Not the pride of fall from heaven and that kind of thing, try to take
Yes.
over God pride. Eh?
So I'm trying
We're talking
to-
about a righteous, do for yourself kind of pride, not in a negative way we're talking about here.
Well, I wanted him to explain what he meant, because when you say pride, most times we would what's the word? We would replace that with ego. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you mean.
yeah.
So the ego. Yeah, but so I'm trying to not exalt the ego.
Yeah,
Watch it, Max. Watch it.
Well, again, as I said, this is not for you and I to fall out, Nisa.
Right.
Right? I basically said, we as men, because I've been a man for 40-something years in my life,
Yeah.
same way you have been a woman for 40-something years in your life,
Yeah.
right? We have our flaws just like the opposite sex or gender,
Mhm.
right? There are things about us that, whether you call it machismo, whether you call it ego,
Yeah.
we are a particular type of way. There are certain things that will offend us that will not offend you.
Vice
Right?
versa, yeah.
Women too. Women are ego
And
too.
vice versa.
Mhm.
Right? That's just how it is. So it will bother us if we see something that we bought, you work hard for, right? You save up money, and you see someone else driving it. It will bother you, but at the same point in time, you have to say, well, that was. And how I bought that with the goodness and the kindness of my heart in the situation, in the relationship, I had to move on. It will bother you. You are human. You're not a robot. We're built with emotions, right, and feelings. But I have to move past that.
Yeah.
But the incoming individual now, because we answer it from both sides,
Yeah.
the incoming individual will say, okay, well, this is without knowledge, this is my wife's car, or this is my girlfriend's car. Okay, cool. But if he knows the backstory, that man most likely might say, you see me? I ain't really want no bacchanal with this vehicle here, especially if it is, who the ex is or something like that, right? You'll be like, let me stay clear of this. Let me only use this if it is I have to use this because this ain't mine, right? I would get my own thing and I would move to suit because I don't want to be seen in this vehicle here. And next thing a man pull up on me and you don't know the state of a man live at the end of the day.
Not going through
a man could be marking you and say, so you driving, so you know who buy that car?
Yeah,
you buy a traffic light. You buy a traffic light. Let me paint this scenario.
Yeah.
Right? You buy a traffic light and a man pull up and say, you're looking good in that car, boy. You know who buy that? Right? No, in reality, you ain't doing nothing wrong, You driving your wife, your fiance, your girlfriend, your significant other car. You ain't doing nothing wrong, But just the way how life is these days, people trying to be wrong and strong. You could be dead and right at the same time, You could be right and dead too, You know what people I know were right and innocent and gone? So, because of how I think, not how you think, not how JD think, not how the other panelists and contributors think. Because how I think, I want my own thing.
I think so too. That's just how I feel.
And I ain't looking for no bacchanal and I ain't looking for no back and forth. This is just how I think.
Yeah.
Real talk. So if you want to chastise me, if you want to throw me in hell for the way I'm thinking, I ain't mad at you. But this is just how I think. I stay away from that.
Yeah,
but if I have no knowledge of the scenario and you learn and you want, I use in the vehicle. If I don't know anything what go on with this, I cool.
Remember I say that too. Yeah. If I don't know. But if I find out.
But if I have the choice now, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is key in this scenario here. If I know, right, I'll be like, yeah, what now? I mean, all ego aside, let me organize something else. Let me roll a different way. Because I don't want nobody pull up on me and start no small talk. I hate small talk.
Oh, good Lord. I really appreciate these perspectives.
And again, the views of this person is not the views of the host and the hostess.
Yeah.
Right? This is just me being real.
We ain't gonna be closing thoughts yet. So vibes. I appreciate your contribution.
Max, we will talk about August the 9th and how we if you're free and how we making you come down there, right? Once you're available.
Give thanks for the invitation.
Yes.
Thank you. Right? Thank you, buddy. Yeah, man.
That's it.
I tell you, I know my
Let me read Roger before we continue. Roger says, all jokes aside, if I bought it for her, you have no authority to tell her who could drive it. Unless there are legal documentations to say so, or if it bothers you that much, take the car back. Other than that, be a big man and move on. Let the woman live her life like you live in yours. Can she tell you what to do with your new woman? Doubt it. That's Roger.
Easy. And of course, that's my brethren Roger as well. All my friends and them in the building.
Yeah, boy. Ooh, I didn't know.
Listen,
I
agree.
Yeah.
To an extent with all panels, but I more so feel, like, so Roger say, if you give somebody something, you give it to them.
Which most of the comments tonight.
I understand. If I give it to you, I give it to you. But I think I give this to you with the understanding that you're supposed to understand that there's still a respect level. You yourself here as a big woman. I give you a car for you. I buy this for you. This is your gift.
Yeah, but...
Here you know. Well, it's mine now. So I could give my new man the car to drive. Nothing in your brain say... I don't feel I should drive this. Let me look to sell this car, but what is yours is mine. So let me have mine now. But you see, all they go say, you don't get a gift.
I am appreciative of the different train of thoughts.
Nothing in you as a woman say,
but here's what.
I feel in a way to let you drive this too, boy, because
I do.
My ex-relationship, the man, he sweat and thing and he buy this for me and now you think both are we jamming here now.
So this is
and
what I'm...
everybody going to jamming. So you and me jamming and now the man who jamming me driving the car. That's how it is going on.
Who call it now? Lord Father.
One more quick. That's how it is go. You jamming me.
I didn't get to say one.
Them two last callers, they need to be scholars. They need to be scholars. You hear what I say? You understand what I say? They need to be scholars. Okay?
They are.
And
In their
yes,
own right.
and next thing I want to say to, and like the first guy say, there's male and there's men. Men will think twice like, I ain't going down that road. But again, and no disrespect to the people who write in comments, but the male and them on this comment who's saying, oh, let the woman live she life, and we just only talk like that until we in the position. We just only talk like that. Even men who get horn. What boy, if it was me and you want me, boy, it's move on, it's out that fish in the sea until we get horn. And then we drinking Baba Shano and beer rum and falling all over the place and want to kill people.
True. I can't fight you about that. I can't fight you about that.
Yeah, give thanks, Jack.
Next.
Next.
Roger says, JD is my brethren, but real talk is about maturity too. This is what I'm saying.
Roger,
so
I feel you.
Oh my God. You know
Go
what?
ahead.
You know what I want? You know what I want
Go ahead.
outside of this conversation? That the same way you holding on to that when it's my turn, that you can allow me to hold on to my that.
Nisa, let me tell you something
That's
right
all
now.
I'm saying. Because at the end of the day,
And
this is
let me
about
toggle-
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
At the end of the day, what we exalt in here is somebody's feelings. All I'm saying, man, and I go feel and I go feel. And again, all I'm asking that if it happens and my feelings have to be validated in my time because of something from the past or even present, that I get the same respect.
Let me toggle on
That's
something.
all
I want to
say.
mute this. Let me mute this. Sorry, that one was a little. We could not bring that one to the internet. We couldn't bring that one to the internet.
But
You
I
understand?
appreciate what you just did.
Yeah, because
that's what I'm telling you.
You know what I say?
I just
God, my
want-
heart break because you have a point. And if you choose
I
to,
got-
I would have had to back that shit up. I would have been like,
I got
if
a
you
lot
did-
of I got a lot of
if you did choose to,
Paige,
I would have said,
Paige say I'm a lip reader. I understood every word.
you like.
No, but
If you did
that,
choose to, I would have just feel sad, but then I couldn't fight you.
and it would I end. It would I.
I would not fight you.
It would have been much more.
I would not fight you. I'd have just say, you know what?
That's right.
Oh, here what I have to do. Hold on there. Yeah, it's yes. It'll make it quick there. Let me do.
Jacob reading lips too.
I have a quick scenario.
Yeah.
This could be for next week.
Eh.
The man who vexed with the next girl, the ex-girl man driving the car, right? The man who vexed, the one who vexed, he have a woman. This is the scenario. This is a scenario. If we don't know that, we whatever. He vexed the next man driving with the car, so he going on vex. This is a scenario. The woman asked him why he vexed. You think he could tell she, I see my ex-girl driving the car?
You mean the ex-wife, the ex-fiance man?
Oh.
No, the new man, not the ex-fiance man.
The new one.
Man who jealous, the one who say, I see my ex-man driving the car. He have a girlfriend, right? He have a girlfriend. So everybody in a relationship. So he vex, he see the ex-girlfriend man driving the car. He gone home vex. You think any woman ask him, why you vex?
Oh.
You think he could tell her,
Right.
I see my ex-girlfriend man driving the car?
Yeah.
Well, here what could happen there? Depending on the woman, she could say, let me go back and take that blasted car because that is my man who buy that for you.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Wouldn't you love it, Judy?
Later, you know.
Wouldn't you love it to be so?
Yeah, watch me.
Wouldn't you love it? That's why I say when it suffices for you, you go say we win.
You don't want the
But when
ugly
you don't
stuff.
like it, boy, you read something else.
Random singing.
Singing.
Let we go.
These are group song, eh? How does track song? So these are group song, eh? So that's some
Random
mercy.
singing.
Love, a word that comes and goes, but few people really know what it means to really love somebody. Love, though the tears may fade away, I'm so glad your love will stay, 'cause I love you, and you showed me, ooh yeah, what it really means to love. Cook Franklin would say, love, a word.
Love.
A word that comes and goes, but few people really know what it means to really love somebody. Oh, love. Though the tears may fade away, I'm so glad your love will stay, 'cause I love you, and you show me, Jesus, what it really means to love. The nights that I cried, you loved me. When I should have died, you loved me, yeah. Now I can't go on 'cause you love me. It's a mystery to me. Now I'm glad to see Jesus.
Jesus.
When I cried, you love me. What the words? When I should have died, you love me. Yeah.
No words.
I can't go on 'cause you love me.
You got it, babe. Sing.
It's a mystery to me. Now I'm glad to see Jesus.
Jesus.
When all hope was gone, you loved me. Yeah. You gave me a song and you loved me. Yeah. Now I can go on 'cause you love me. Yeah. It's a mystery to me. Now I'm glad to see Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, there's more. You love me. The nights that I cried. I'll never know why you love me. It's a mystery to me. Now I'm glad to see Jesus. Oh, what it really means. What it really means. What it really means to love. What it really means. Patient, kind. That's love. Oh, patient, kind. That's love.
Patience.
That's love. Yeah, you love me, Lord. Yeah, that's love. How much this song have again?
Woo!
That's love. That's love. You died on the cross for me. Yeah, you forgive me. Yeah, you brought my family back together. You forgave me for my sins. That's love. Yeah, and you're patient. Let me we go. Patient, patient, kind, fast love. Patient, kind, love. Fast love. Patient, patient, kind, fast love.
Woohoo! That's love. Of course.
A swat. Do you see me swat?
Don DeMarco,
Bang,
bang, bang, bang in the building. Congratulations, babe.
That's a group song.
Ooh, what is this one?
I'm like, what's going on? Another one. Let's put this song nicer.
Yeah, that one song nice. All right, of course.
I'm sweating.
You never know what's going to happen on Fry, Bake, and Lime,
I
the
don't
event.
think I'm singing in Fry Bake and Lime.
Now you're mad?
But just say it for
I
random
singing.
sing, I bust the windows out your car. I bust the windows out your car. That's all I know from that song.
So the Podcast and Lime event 3 is happening. It's August the 9th. Of course, we'll be back right after this break for closing thoughts.
Yeah, I need some breeze.
And let's go right to this. August
The first one was new, exciting, and fun at the Little Cap Theater. The second one, you guys had a ball at the Cascadia Hotel. Bespoke Productions, TT, JD, and Nisa present Fry, Bake, and Lime Podcast. The event 3. Come for the food. Come for the style. Come for the random singing. Come for the classroom. Come for the spicy relationship topic. And of course, come for the Fry, Bake, and Lime.
And what is a lime without karaoke?
We got that too. Liming with us for the night is Ansel Valley and Michelle Sylvester. Limited early bird tickets are $200, food inclusive. Get your tickets online at islandetickets.com or call 724-4249. It's all happening at the Kaiso Blues Cafe.
August the 9th. Let's make it a date.
Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Pod starts at 7:30 p.m. sharp. Hosted by Select JR. This event is for mature audiences only. No children allowed. Fry, Bake, and Lime Podcast. The event 3. Sponsored by Little Caesars, King's Lounge, Barber Spa, Clinical Media, and Maddie's Mini Mart and Poultry Depot.
Little Caesars Fantastic 4-in-1. 4 different topping combinations, 1 delicious pizza.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. No matter what.
Get a fantastic 4-in-1 pizza at a fantastic price, only at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
What if your vision could become a real actionable plan? At Minding My Business Kingdom Academy, we help you make it happen. Our mission is empowering minds, releasing destiny. You'll experience hands-on coaching with the Gated Dominion System, a unique framework for success. Unlock practical strategies in our wealth and business workshops. Find clarity and restoration through counseling and inner healing sessions. Explore our signature courses in biblical economics and personal development, and discover life-changing reads in our bookstore. This is where faith meets finance, and your vision takes flight. Ready to empower your mind? Welcome to a space where healing, wealth, and purpose converge.
Maddie's Mini Mart and Pluck Shop, located on Southern Main Road, California. We are your one-stop shop for grocery items, vegetables, frozen goods, meats, and much more. We are also open 24/7 for your convenience. Check us out today.
Thank you to all our sponsors, of course. Hey, let me bring this back. So here we're going on. So the competition that she's having, I'm not sure if it might be too late because July the 5th is when? Just now?
It's just now like 2 weeks.
You never
1
know.
week?
You never know. You still give her a call. This is Bap Bap, and she has her snatch and grab cream.
What I'm saying is competition or not, though, it's a good product
Yeah.
to have.
To have, because I started using it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to jump the gun, but
Yeah,
by
don't
my
jump it.
second installment,
Don't jump,
I
don't jump.
don't know if my mind playing tricks on me, and I don't want to start to get on crazy here.
Yeah, relax, relax.
So I'm relaxing. But if my mind not playing tricks on me, I have already started to see very slight results on the second day. So give her a call, purchase the cream, purchase the serum. I just use the cream in the morning.
Not you just use the cream.
We,
the cream
Nisa
is for,
and I.
the cream is for the morning.
The cream is for the morning, and
And
the oil
is for the night.
is for the night.
The serum.
And I'm going to run this thing for a whole 7 days and see how it go. All right? So
He didn't tell me he's fine a sweating, take off the wig. Let me tell you, this is an install, my brother. I can't take it off just so. It's a process.
last but not least, please go check out my brand new song, Ugly Duckling.
The song is the bomb.
It is
If I do say so
fire.
myself.
But because it on, thank you so much, Nisa.
But you know I like your stuff.
Thank you, babe. But because it's on right now, it's on all digital platforms. I'm not gonna play it on YouTube. I'm not gonna play it now in the live because they might stop the live. But do your boy a favor, head across to Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and hey, guess what? Too here we could do for me, right? I'm gonna take this down. Here we could do for me, which helps. We will be awesome. You see when all you're putting up all your little pictures or your little whatever and your little whatever and you go for music on TikTok or Instagram, search JD, J-A-D-W-E, the Ugly Duckling, and you could give me a play too. That will be awesome because that too is streams, all right? So
And look out for my own. I doing my own.
Nisa's song is coming
My
soon.
own coming out just now. And
What is this? Why you, this is Nisa's fan? Why you always have to go?
He's so cute. He's so very cute.
So this is Nisa. Everybody have a normal fan. That's Nisa's fan.
Who's
right?
everybody? What they like him?
Last but not least, I decided to let you all know that, hey, watch me. Every month, we pay for the professional streaming of this podcast. What that means is this, right? This is StreamYard. Normally, everybody just use the free version. The free version would make it look 720 because of the cameras, and we want to give you a clean stream on your YouTube or your smart TV. And to do things like this and, have on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram, them thing is not, you have to pay for that. I'm not going to tell you the price, but all I'm going to tell you is every month we had to be forking on money for that. So if you want to be, if you want to support us, you could say, hey, JD, all of this, all of that. And you could do so on PayPal if you are outside of Trinidad, Canada, the UK, wherever, outside of the US, PayPal is good. If you are in United States of America, Cash App, we have our own Cash App. It has come straight to us. And also, Republic Bank is for persons in Trinidad. You could just donate there as well. So thank you for all
I was going to say
support.
that. Thank you for the people who continuously support via PayPal and stuff as well.
Yeah.
I want to read, we're getting ready to wrap up. Let me read Jason's comment. Jason Ryan says, JD, did I read this before? She said, JD, listen, I understand. As man, I will feel some type of way. Of course, it's not a nice feeling to see another man driving a car I bought for my ex.
It's not.
But it's not enough to take back the vehicle. And the main thing everyone is missing is that we're good after the breakup. So why trip?
Yeah.
I mean, all you're done. Why didn't you take back the car right there and then, knowing that she would have eventually moved on? I mean, what she's supposed to tell her new man? Babe, I love you, but my ex buy this for me so you can't drive it?
But the new man, but she didn't know that he don't know the new man coming with his hands swinging with bus ticket in his pocket.
I have been in those situations when I walked away, leaving a lot of my investments, and there was a lot of malice. So saddest man wrong all around. That's Jason.
And based on how he wrote the letter, I don't think he said trip. He said he called her and he said, hey.
I'm trying to go back to, he said,
I
called her and I said, hey, I saw your man driving up the gift I got you that was not for anyone else to drive. Did you sell it? She said, no, she didn't sell it, but whatever is hers is the guy's own. I told her I won back the car. She said, I'm being petty.
Yeah, that response, whatever is, she shouldn't even respond to that dude like that. Whatever is hers is mine. She should respond to he like that. She should have said, yeah, I know it could feel a kind of way, I understand, but you feel you could probably just, allow this. You can, whatever is mine is.
So we giving closing
Give me back the blasted car. Don't tell me whatever is mine is you or no.
Not blasted.
Don't tell me that.
So we doing the closing thoughts right now, right?
Closing thoughts.
Well, you already started.
Is it 10 to 10?
Yes, it is.
That's insane.
So we're over time. So we're going to give closing thoughts. I want to do say a great thank you for you guys joining the live tonight. Every time we come on live and we are tired, I swear to God, you guys, the audience, our Fry Babes and Fry Bakes, make the show worth the while all the time. Thanks for all the comments, the people on YouTube. I believe I saw Sweden in the live. It missed me to say hello and thank you for being here.
Are they from Sweden?
Well, the friend, I call her Sweden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you know, the show is not the show without you guys, right? So Paige, she's from Maryland. She says, guys, from a rainy Maryland, I had a wonderful time. Good night, beautiful people. So let me give my closing thoughts, right? We had a lot of conversations, a lot of side conversations, a lot of calls, a lot of input. I love that the men showed up tonight.
Yeah, stick, 1 sec. Guys, we have 17 shares. Thank you so much. And when we ask for shares, it's to really let Facebook know, you know. So if you, before you leave, it don't have to be now, but before you sign out, if you could just hit that share button and say you enjoy the show, that'll be awesome too. Go ahead, Nisa.
We didn't get to the game tonight as we really have to wrap up now.
Yeah,
right?
class.
My closing thoughts are these. Whenever a thing ends, it's very hard, unless it's not. So if you're one of those lucky persons who, you know, you can just move on and nothing bothers you, it's okay, you see a person moving on, you're that mature, you don't feel nothing at all good for you, but human beings feel things. One of the things that also get us in trouble is because we feel so deeply as well. God gave us our feelings, but not everything we feel is right sometimes. And sometimes the actions that precede how we feel sometimes get us in trouble. At 44 years of age, what I've started, you listening to me, babe?
Yes.
At 44 years of age, I have started to break down things a whole lot different so that my Father in heaven is glorified in my actions and in my thoughts and stuff. So I get it. I get that. As I said earlier, you see somebody with the person you were with, that in itself is you feel something because you have the memory, you lived it, it's yours. So I'm not downing anybody for feeling anything. Even with relationships that end well, you still have feelings. You remember, hey, that's my ex.
Right.
So the feelings, the memory is definitely not a problem.
And a year is not long, eh?
A year is not a very long time. But at the end of the day, we don't get to stipulate how people move on, when they move on, why they move on, why they move, you know. The greatest thing you can do for yourself in this life is have a hold on yourself. You are never in control of anybody else, what they do, what they think, how they move. You are not in control. So you have to find a way for your peace of mind. And there's one life that you have. Not always thinking about what this one go say and what that one go say and what them go say. People will always say. You understand? You're doing good, they say. You're doing bad, they say. You understand? So it doesn't matter what people say, what your brethren go think. No, are you a punk? No. She decided to do whatever she wanted to do. People will do what they want to do. You are in charge of you. You understand? It will rub you a little bit. I understand that. But to ask back for it, especially when you said you all were good, you know, this now feels like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, I get it. I prefer you have a conversation with me, but he did call. He did say he called and said how he felt. She said what she needed to say, like, bro, like, listen, the person I'm with, what is mine is his. I don't think she meant that in a disrespectful way.
Nah, don't say that.
But I said I don't think she meant it. I could be wrong, but I'm saying I don't think the man said they're good. So if you are good and you're having a conversation with your good person, then I don't see the person being malicious. So if I say to you, remember, we good. But Jim, remember, this was a gift, and, you know, respectfully, what is mine, this person has access to it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I don't, like, honestly, bro, if he put me in that position, I giving him back. If he puts me in that position at that point, I'm like, you know what? I go give you back. And let you deal with what you need to do. You feel better? Okay, you feel better. But I'm not going through that. Life real short, and I don't think we understand how short it is. When I go and sleep in the light, I just have a real thing to repent for. That's what's happening when you have too much people in your life and thing. Less people, less stress. You understand your back thing? Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'd feel like that.
I good,
you
I
come
good.
and ask me once.
I good.
You come and ask me once, and I say the same thing. Nah,
yeah.
yeah, we're going because then it will be something else.
It's going to be
and it will be something else to take your car back.
Plus, I don't want, if we're good, that doesn't reflect that we're good. So it means that you're waging war with some things, and it might be your right.
No, we good.
It might be your right, but I don't think you should ask back. Yeah, but you asked already. So now, if you're being petty, based on the conversations that I heard the men have,
I think he asked back. I think he asked back for the car after he said, yo, I see a man driving his car.
but what did he think would happen?
Did you sell it? And then she said no.
Notice that I'm not saying, can I finish? Notice I'm not doing that.
Because we're not there yet.
Because it's a conversation. I'm not done, So I'm just saying.
Were you pelting rocks for
I'm not pelting rocks. I'm helping you to see.
You didn't have to do that. You was holding on to that.
No, I'm not. That's not my personality. I'm helping you to see that in a conversation, an interjection doesn't necessarily mean somebody's trying to cut you off. Unless they're really trying to cut you off.
Ocean, you all over the place. Now you're saying you agree that you're not giving back, but just now
But
your foot driving all over the highway.
Hello, you heard what I said?
I heard you.
Right. So that's it. I am, and I wouldn't do that to you like on live. Like that's not me. So I'm just explaining. You see how things can happen. Right. So my closing thoughts are basically that if it's bothering you that much, you ask her ting, whatever. If you really want it back, it'll make you feel better. Then I think she should give you back. Was it petty? Based on hearing the men talk, I understand that there are differences between men and women. It feels a little petty, as Maximus said. Men have their egos and stuff to deal with. So I would say 50-50. Petty, but not totally, because I do understand that the human thing. But yeah, that's me there. Sadie say I'm not giving back nothing.
See, he's a gangster, right? Did you answer me before we started taking the calls about what would you have done if you was the guy who purchased if you purchased the car for me, and then we
purchased
done.
the car for you.
Yeah, you purchased the car for me. We done. We still cool, but then I have somebody else, and they are driving the car, and you see them all over the place with the car. How would?
Well, I think I already answered that question by saying I'm human, so I would feel, I would remember. But what I'm not doing, when I went through my divorce, and I recognized that I just wanted one thing from that entire thing. I just wanted my music from that situation. I asked for it. I didn't scream for it. I didn't loud up nobody for it. I asked maturely for it and let you go on your way. Life is too short to be fighting battles that most times we can't win. It's a material thing, bro. If I got a car before, I'm pretty sure I can get it again. Especially if it was a gift and it's bothering you that much, just take it back.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Hey, then, her name is Ocean.
Oceania.
Her name is Oceania. But we call her Ocean.
For short. Yeah.
So I don't know what you was calling her before, because I think this is the third time I see you say, look, JD calling her. So I don't know if you was pronouncing Ocean wrong. But
I think you probably said it on the live. I don't know.
I think you said something. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Nisa, I feel you 1000%. Thank you for your closing thoughts.
Yeah, bro.
My closing thoughts are
I didn't get no applause. Come on.
Yeah, I give it.
I didn't hear it. I'm hear it again, huh?
Oh my God. Boom, bang.
Your closing thoughts.
Right. So I wanna say I love how the men came through.
They did.
Right. Sound advice from Dr. Ian Cummins. And I think that is what most people agreed with.
Yeah.
I think in the aspiration to be the fullness of peace and understanding, that is where we ought to be. However, based on your geographical location,
Not the geographical.
based on your geographical location, that may not always be the case for some people. As MX said,
In terms of what?
in terms of where you from, you cannot be driving around somebody's thing.
But it's not
You hear what I said?
somebody's thing. It's the girl's thing, man. It's not somebody's thing.
You would
It's-
like to think that is how it's supposed to be.
All right, my apologies.
So I understand Dr. Cummins' input. I lived Spine's input. We have
Loved? Or
Spine.
lived? You said lived. You mean loved?
Lived. We have seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man get raped for less than that.
Okay, right.
You understand? I've lived to see that come to pass. So
Lord.
obviously we will have cautions where that is concerned. MX Prime married the two.
Oh, who is this? Oh, they married the two? What is going on? You sound like a smart dude.
MX Prime married the two. Well.
I'm going to see that. I
Yo,
like how you say that.
It's Drag Up Tongue, you want to tell me, right?
Relax now, of course. You could spoil everything, eh? Go ahead.
I see what Drag Up.
Go ahead.
Right, so MX brought understanding of the two. And MX is always,
balance.
Prime.
No pun
when it comes to, no pun intended. I feel like I still hold that if I buy it's a car you're talking about. If I buy a car for you, and out of the goodness of my heart, I bless you with this as a gift for you, there should be some level of understanding that this thing is for me, right? And it's now not to share in a kind of way like I could do whatever I want with it. I think any insane person, no, listen, man.
Chitty.
I think any sane person could know. We're laughing at you.
Because, that's a question, right?
I said, I think any sane human being, whether male or female, supposed to at least think to themselves, how would the next person feel if they see somebody in a new relationship driving the thing that was gifted to me?
But we done.
Don't matter. This is why the courts, they say, go and sell house. You don't know that?
But, okay.
You don't know if you go to a magistrate, why the court they say, so what they decide to do with this house.
Yeah.
It's a reason, because now...
Because to all they can get.
Because to all they can get, you understand? Sometimes if you want to say a gift, you leave, but I leave she with the house. They say, well, you're going to keep the house, sell it and give him half or whatever and whatever. Because you had to put things in place that people...
Emotions.
Yeah. So, first of all, this woman say, yes, last year you buy this brand new car for me, and now I have this man and he is driving this car to work. Nothing in you and say, boy, I ain't really sure. I know it's minor, but I don't know how my ex will feel seeing this in such a short time or whatever. Maybe I would have called him and say, hey, how you feel about, I know you give me this car, but how do you feel about if you see, well, I know you never met Brent or whatever, and I know that's my life, but how you feel about if he, I know I don't want to ask you, but still, man, let's make it, man. How you feel if you drive it and whatever? Then he might say, oh, well, girl, I mean, I bless you with the car and whatever, just make sure, I guess, all the thing and whatever it is. Not if I call to say, but I notice your thing, never, that's my voice minus here now, that's the trigger there.
No, the trigger is that someone was in the car. He
No,
called.
I think
he called to say how he felt. He was triggered before her response.
No,
bro. He
we
was
don't.
triggered.
Right, but I think she could have dealt with it even differently.
Can you agree?
Before
he
and
was,
even now.
he was triggered before he made
I
the
think
call.
the ultimate trigger is when she say, "Well, whatever is mine is he own," and he say, "Okay, well, give me back."
Well, that can't be his trigger. Because
Read it again.
I'm saying that can't be his trigger because he and all you want
At
her
this
to
point,
think,
it was not trigger because he
hold
didn't
on.
know. Remember, he said, "Did you sell it?"
Hold on. He can't be the only person that could be triggered. She can't be triggered. Like, what are you calling me to tell me this for? We're supposed to be okay. So she don't deserve to be triggered. So if you could understand, he could be triggered. So she can't be triggered.
So he's not supposed to ask because I give you this guy and ask
I
him.
never said
I
that,
don't think
bro.
my opinion and
never
my
said
closing
that.
thoughts. I don't think the trigger happened yet because he called to say, "Hey, I saw somebody driving the car. I don't know if you thief it. I don't know whatever. You understand? I called to find out. Did you sell it?" She said, "No, I ain't sell it." He said, "Okay. So it's still your gift, yeah, but Well, wherever his mind is this man don't know, you know.
Okay.
I think that was the trigger. And he said, oh, that's how you feel about that? Give me back my car. No, Pastor
Give
said,
me back my car. It's not his car. He bought it for her.
oh, well, until like Pastor Dr. Cummins said, we don't know if the name, if the certified copy was on her name and all of these things. We don't know that. And guess what? If the certified copy is not on your name, who said I know yours?
Well, then the easy fix.
No, we just had to deal with integrity, which is still a lot. So in my closing thoughts, I feel like she should have called him to say, hey, because we good. Yeah, and we good. Call him to say, what you feel about this, so. And then
How
she say,
you feel about...
yeah. Yeah.
If
And
you-
then
if-
you can say, girl, that is your car, you can do whatever you want. And then he feels like, he gets the opportunity to say, aye, it's our respect.
Okay.
Because remember, it's still have a thing called respect out here,
Mm-hmm.
And then after he see it now, he feels like, well, it's no problem. Because I get the heads up, I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I could respect that to a degree, how you say it, just listening on. Yeah. I could respect that because if they're so good, then she should have...
It's nothing to mention and say,
Yeah.
About Bob the Builder, right?
Yeah. But I mean...
Yeah, girl, I know. Yeah, congrats on the new relationship, whatever. Yeah, well, girl, what's going on with you? I still here single. I'm waiting for the one. Yeah, so, by the way, of course, if you see him in the car, I guess, yeah, girl, like your thing. Fine. Nothing. You're a new man 1 year after. I remember the car still smelling you. You know a car still smelling you in 1 year, right? It's still smelling you. Hear you. Eh? You have a new man? I see him, somebody driving up a car. That's the new man I hear about? Yeah. Okay. You sell him the car, what? No. Wherever I see you, it's my own. Oh!
Okay, you're telling the same story over and over.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, what's going on? Nah. Give me back my king.
It's not my. He can't say my.
Because we don't know if it's on the certified copy or whatever. That's how I feel. I'm giving myself a little
right,
forward
there you
here.
Monsieur. It bothers him.
She said, JD, it really bothers you.
It bothers him. Equal rights.
We
need to go.
A whole
Yeah.
almost 40 minutes over the time. That's crazy. All right. So let me please.
Monsieur says, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Let me see if I can
Let
get
it
the
What are you gonna pull up there, sir?
I want to see if I could find. Hold on.
That's important.
Yeah, it is.
Good
I need to
Lord.
put it on the desktop.
Well, let me just read for Roger McSween before we leave. Roger says she doesn't need his permission. She is not a child. As you get older, as men, we learn to understand that compromise doesn't mean submission. It means mutually respecting each other and not demeaning the other. As a man, walk away.
I feel you.
I'm walking away too. Hey, Quesadilla, what's up, girl? Come now, you're moving slow. I'm ready to wash my face.
1 sec. I just wanted to see if I could. Oh gosh, just bear with me now. I want to get the link to put it in the comment section. Bear with me 1 sec. Put tickets. What is this?
Hey, Anna! Anna is in the live.
Anna is in the building. Drop a bomb for Anna.
Anna said, oh God, I acted like a child just
Two
now.
things I want to tell
She
earlier
said
real
she
quick.
can't sell it if it's on his name. Oh, good point. You heard that, JD? She can't
Yeah.
sell it if it's on his name. But so in other words, she would still have to commune with him so that they have some sort of like what's going on with the car. But it's weird because it's hers. It's it's weird. It's hers. He bought it for her. It's hers.
Okay. All right. So there's the link. Right. So another thing, or like click on it. I'm not sure. So that was just a waste of time.
Exactly, because you said that last time. What you want to tell them, JD?
All
Where
right,
to go
so-
to get the tickets?
Go get your tickets on islandetickets.com. Purchase a ticket for August the 9th. That's Fry Bacon Lime, the event. podcast 3, we're gonna have a ball. Also, this is what I want you all to do for me. As I saw Anna, I remember. So thank you, Anna. So Nisa and we started our affiliate marketing business, right? But we started with one site for now, which is Amazon, right? So this is what you do for me. And this is just me asking, right? If you just buy anything or purchase on Amazon, anything at all.
You don't want to do that privately?
No.
Okay.
Ain't no private. It's out there.
Okay.
So yeah, because
Helen is saying yes, you can click it.
I can click it right. So back to you. If you just purchase anything on Amazon, just whatever it is you're about to purchase, because I'm just asking as a favor now, boy, because remember, I need to get certified. After, then I wouldn't have to do this, right? Because we just use a new platform. So if you're about to purchase anything on Amazon, inbox me here on JD's vlog with the link that you're about to purchase. And say, JD, I'm going to buy this and I want to help support your affiliate marketing business. I will just take that link, send it back to you, and then you continue and make your purchase. It's just that simple. Are you going to get any discount or anything like that? No, you're just doing that to help me get our business certified. So all Amazon shoppers, if you remember, man, and that's only if you remember, they say, I'm going to buy this thingamajig, yes? Whatever it is, send me the inbox and say, JD, I'm going to buy this. I say, hey, thanks. I send you back the link and you continue your purchasing. That way I will get the points to have my affiliate marketing registered and make us certified. Then I could go on to do other things. All right. So we appreciate that. It doesn't work for Canada. It's only for US Amazon. It doesn't work for UK Amazon either, just US. So Caribbean and US and anybody else who does use US Amazon, I'd appreciate it.
I want to read Jana's comment. She's on YouTube. We're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up, but I just want to read the comment. Jana's House of Music says it's a dumb idea to buy a car for a partnership with someone to whom you are not married.
Well, yeah, no, that is facts, right?
Yeah. The only thing is with marriage, it doesn't mean that the marriage is going to last. You can still end up in stress. She also says, they say, a house and a new car are major investments. That's not for a boyfriend and a girlfriend unless the buyer is wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty good.
Because if you're not wealthy, you'll feel that. Once you're wealthy, you ain't feeling that.
That's pretty good, yeah.
That's why, that's like what Pastor come and say, uptown, up the road, then just walk away from that.
Right.
That money talk. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So see you all. Let me let you know now if it's next week, Saturday or Sunday. So you could put it in your calendar in advance.
Today's the 20th?
Yeah.
So we're good for Saturday. Yep.
We're good for Saturday.
Yes, we are.
We have a wedding that day.
What wedding do I have that you didn't tell me about?
I'm going to tell you, we have a wedding.
Because it is but I need to know I have appointments. If I know I have a wedding next week Saturday, I would have already contacted my service providers. You understand? Yeah, you can't throw me out there, so boy.
We have a wedding.
Who getting married, boy?
So we go.
Ada sing?
No.
Oh, we just go in.
We just go in.
But I still had to keep the things up. You understand?
We just go in, right? But we will confirm. So.
Yeah, okay.
But if not, we'll be definitely be on next Saturday, right? So thank you for watching another episode of JD's Vlog. My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Fried Bacon Lime Show. Every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m.
Or Sunday.
Yeah, or Sunday. Go get your tickets for this. All right. August the 9th, it's going to be a movie where all of us going to Lime, sing karaoke, eat some fried bacon, shark, and that kind of thing.
Don't say things that you're not putting things. Where are we getting fried bacon from?
The menu has that.
The menu have fried bacon on it?
Yes.
From where?
From the caterers there.
You never tell me that.
It have a atelier there, Jira?
No.
Did they have that too?
But me never did know it had that kind of thing on insane.
Wings and fries. Seasoned fries.
So it have fried bacon on the menu.
Fried bacon and shark bites.
You sure?
Yeah, $200 food inclusive.
All right, vibes.
You could choose from what the choices of the menu.
Okay, bye guys.
It's not everything again, It's just you give a choice.
Bye from all of us.
Bye. Thank you, Little Caesars, once again. Of course, go get your Little Caesars. Fantastic Four in movies pretty soon. We out. Later, guys.
Later.
Here we go.
Bye. Podcast. Read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big steps ready, the internet above the shutting up. Welcome to the Friday.
The first one was new, exciting, and fun at the Little Cap Theater. The second one, you guys had a ball at the Cascadia Hotel. Bespoke Productions, TT, JD, and Nisa present Fry, Bake, and Lime Podcast. The event 3. Come for the food. Come for the style. Come for the random singing. Come for the classroom. Come for the spicy relationship topic. And of course, come for the Fry, Bake, and Lime.
And what is a lime without karaoke?
We got that too. Liming with us for the night is Ansel Valley and Michelle Sylvester. Limited early bird tickets are $200, food inclusive. Get your tickets online at islandetickets.com or call 724-4249. It's all happening at the Kaiso Blues Cafe.
August the 9th. Let's make it a date.
Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Pod starts at 7:30 p.m. sharp. Hosted by Selecta JR. This event is for mature audiences only. No children allowed. Fry, Bake, and Lime Podcast. The event 3. Sponsored by Little Caesars, King's Lounge Barber Spa, Clinical Media, and Maddie's Mini Mart and Poultry Depot.